Veins of Lore is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast meant for a mature audience. There will be drama, humor, dark subject matter, violence, and gore, as well as the use of strong language, sexual content, and references to the use of drugs and alcohol. You have been warned.
It is on this night, as the solstice fades with the dark, and the shadows dominate, battling on the boundaries of dawn and dusk. It is when I see the clearest. It is here that I feel the presence of my hidden children. I know their hearts. I feel the Shadowfell pulling upon their innocent forms. So many do not know their mother. So many have been denied of my love, my embrace, my gift. I often wonder, do they feel me? Do they wonder what the feeling is every time the sun fades beyond the horizon and the light battles with the darkness? When the cold chill of winter awakens their senses and heightens their awareness, when the ravens call to them and sing their lament, my broken heart that longs for my children. She lied to me. She lies to everyone. I do not lie. I do not hide my nature and forbid my children from knowing the truth. She is the liar, that bitch sorceress who fancies herself a noble queen. Do the ones who helped her gain the veil know the true cost? Know her true purpose and what it took to enter? For decades she ruled in glory with a tiara of deceit upon her head, so perfect, like her little frail face and her brittle, nasty, highborn bones. Oh, what power she wields, always bargaining and planning, everything so perfect. Never a misspoken word, never a mistake, until now. I have made mistakes before, but they always work in my favor. They always turn into unplanned blessings, and I always learn and improve. This mistake will cost that bitch everything. For one of my hidden children has become present. She and her friends, they will be her undoing. I will grant her my blessing, like all of my children. But this one will receive more. She will become my chosen daughter, my prize, my zealot. And I tremble in anticipation when she meets with my favorite son. And with her the blade of the so-called queen's undoing, the exposure of her biggest lie. That brief moment was all I needed to see who, no, what she really is. And her little drop of champions will be her greatest failure. Her lies will be exposed. Her walls will crumble down. I will be there to bestow protection to my children. May the gods of the others be there to guardian their own. So fly, little champions. Restore the power power of the blade, for once it is awoken, the truth will be revealed, and the true face of evil will be exposed and shine brightly in the holy light of Tridessa's lantern.
Welcome to Veins of Lore. I'm Brian Judge. I'm your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by...
Mike Oriema. I play Ceahcyl Bartesta, the druid of the group. Little known fact about Ceahcyl is he never learned how to swim.
No?
No.
Why?
He just never swam. I mean, he took baths when he was a kid and shit.
You sure
but
about
he
that?
He was never, yeah. Nah. I picture Ceahcyl as a clean turtle.
Yeah. He was too busy scrubbing to move his little flippers.
Yeah. Flippers.
Well, that could be a problem in the future. As well as my much more beautiful and better half.
Thank you.
Kelsey Meta here. I play Nya Ladir the Barbarian. Little known fact about Nya, she truly despises the queen for hiding her true self as well as everyone else in the kingdom.
All right, and we are introducing our new player so I can actually take my NPC out of the podcast.
Zombie disease.
And our new player introducing Tim Morgan.
Yay. Yes, my name is Tim Morgan, and I am playing Ulfar, the Hexblade Warlock.
Ooh, Hexblade Warlock.
And a little known fact about Ulfar is even though he is from Nordic descent, he hates the smell of fish. Like, really hates the smell of fish.
But I thought it was a dish.
Must be all those Nordic girls.
It doesn't matter. The fish, it's got to go. It stinks.
So clean. You like your dudes clean shaved then?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we are picking up from where we left off. That is going to be right after the solstice. You guys did your little quest there for the Yetis and fought some gumdrop people while you were tripping your goddamn balls off. You faced some spear throwers and some gummy bears and pine cone shooting ballistas, only to come out and realize that you slaughtered a village of little brownie people. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like big people?
Hell yeah, it does.
Well, they started it, fuckers.
Okay, and when you returned back to your cabin, you had found that the Yetis had left you guys a little gift, and you discovered that one of them was a drift disc for Nya.
Hell yeah.
Another one was a pair of night goggles for Ceahcyl.
Booyah. And
some healing potions for the party that were wrapped up lovingly and given to Reggie. So is there anything you guys want to tie up from the solstice? Anything that you'd like to say to each other?
Well, gang, this has been weighing heavy on my heart for a long time.
So Ceahcyl kind of hangs his head and kind of like sheepishly kind of starts drawing circles with his toe, and he's really nervous about saying this. He's like,
guys, I'm sorry. I have deceived you this whole time. I really don't have an uncle who's a bard. His name isn't Jimmy Mortese. He never existed.
Who are you?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I figured that.
The only person I thought I could trust.
Is a fuck. You're a zombie.
Yeah.
I'm not a zombie.
Who are you to talk?
I think we've established I'm not a zombie.
I don't know. That clump of hair I found on the ground earlier. It's really squiggly.
Why do I have a bald spot?
Well, why is your hair all sticky?
Jesus.
Sweet rolls, anybody? And Rhegard puts up a...
I slapped his sweet rolls in his face.
Did you glaze them yourself? Because I don't want.
They're poison.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm just going to eat one, and you guys can starve then. You guys suddenly start noticing that there's an awful lot of smoke coming out of the fireplace.
Oh, Reggie, you have something to deal with.
Reggie didn't clean the fireplace.
I might have put a wet piece of wood in there, and you see he goes over and starts like waving like a cloth in front of it as if it's going to do something.
I walk
Getting
out.
worse. Open a fucking window, Reggie.
Suddenly, you see a burst of sparks and flames.
Wow.
You just see this shadow within the hearth of the fireplace as you see its wings spread, and you start to see little glowing eyes within the shadow.
Reggie, what'd you do?
You pissed somebody off.
And you see this little creature step out. That's maybe the size of like a Pekingese dog or a little bit bigger than a Chihuahua. And you see it is a small dragon-like creature with red and purple scales. You see his eyes glow yellow. And you see he's got a tail that extends about 1.5 feet away from his body. And on the end of the tip of it, you see is a scorpion-like stinger. And you see he looks around the room.
Oh, hi, little fella.
Despite my intimidating presence, I am not here to end your existence. I am Lyndon, the faithful and favored familiar, and the left hand of the magnificent sorceress and our splendid Queen Kayleen. And I am here to announce her arrival with the wonderful Lord Merrill Ladir and the beautiful Lady Vanessa Mortesta. And you see when he does that, he waves his wings and he takes this really overly dramatic bow.
Well, that was a lot of fanfare.
Anything else you got to say?
And you
Shit.
see the doors to the lodge open. And you see standing in the doors 2 of the Dragonkin Silver Dragon Royal Guards. They step out of the way, and standing behind them is your father, Nya, and your mother, Ceahcyl.
Oh, hi, Ma.
Hi, Dad.
And she smiles, and you see they step in and kind of like stand to either side of the Royal Guards, and then you see Queen Kayleen. And she's dressed like in this winter cloak with like all the fluffy ruffles. And when you walk in, she looks around the room, and she seems to study the 3 of you. Stares quietly for a moment at the group of you, and then she says, "My deepest apologies
For what?
for the situation you are in.
Oh, sure.
You may not realize, but I am genuinely heartbroken over this. But I am grateful you're alive. It shows resilience and strength. That beyond what any of you could have ever expected out of any other citizen in that town. Children like you to go through what you're going through. It appears as if you have something to say."
Reggie?
And you see he's staring at the floor at his feet. "Your Grace, I do. How do we get home?"
I second that.
Yeah, we've been trying to get home.
She takes a deep breath and, well, with great discussion and debate, it has come to light that you are much more valuable here for the time being. You will come home. That I promise you. But no one understands Illyark like the 3 of you do. And no one knows what's going on out here like the 3 of you do. We have lost one of the children, and it has caused great anguish amongst his family, having to stage his death so it appeared like a hunting accident, knowing that the truth is because there's a great evil out there.
Wait, how did you have to hide it?
Yeah, he
Well,
got his
well,
fucking throat ripped out. How do you hide that?
He died in front of us with his throat ripped out, and his body was dead there.
But to the Vale,
Set him on fire.
to the Vale,
Sorry.
to his friends, to the people in the Vale,
We're gone, though, to them. How are we there? Is there...
the king called a town meeting, and he informed that he sent the group of you on a secret mission for himself.
More lies.
Yeah, all these lies. Why don't you guys tell them the truth?
Because the truth would destroy everything we have
So
building.
our lives can be destroyed, and we figure out the hard way that you guys are fucking liars?
I've watched all of you grow. This may sound cliche, but you are, all as if you are my own family. The needs of the many outrank the needs of the few. You will not go into any kingdom or city or town you come across where the government is not built deep in lies and deception. Our lies at least protect those attempting to give a good chance to hide them from this real world.
Well, you also hide them from their true selves, so...
Do you think what you saw in the hold is any different than the rest of the world? It's worse. Out here, the most common person could in secret be the deadliest evil in disguise. In the Vale, you had no worries of that. I understand your anger with me, and I understand your mistrust, but you have become more valuable than you could ever have imagined. And you're about to be granted an opportunity none others in the Vale have available to them at the moment.
Well, we're not in the Vale,
Well,
so let's stop
we're
talking about the
basically
Vale.
gonna be going to our death. So yeah, they don't have the opportunity to do that, do they?
I hope it does not lead to your death.
And what happens if it does? It's on your hands.
You see your mother and Nya's father
Hey, Ma,
look at each
goblins
other.
are
across the
real,
room.
by the way. I got their autograph. Look at her ass. It still hasn't healed yet.
She smiles and like puts her hands up to her mouth. Now your mother looks like a turtle.
See, who's silly now, huh?
Your mother looks like a turtle, but with like kind of reddish curly hair and little lipsticks on. And you see she's dressed in like a fine alchemist's garb. You have two choices here.
Go ahead.
I can wipe your minds,
Why would you do that?
bring you to the day at the end of the hunt, and none of this will ever have happened.
That's dumb. Please don't.
But
You-
Illyark is still going to be out there.
You will
Sorry.
not remember Illyark.
Well, you guys will.
But he's still going to pull his fucking shenanigans.
Right, and I will go out of my way to use the resources of the kingdom to find adventurers outside that may care enough but have nothing invested in this kingdom.
Like her brother and her uncle, what they do.
They're stuck out here, and you don't do shit. So
Salis,
the only people you're gonna find is them.
Salis and Albrandon chose to guard the veil. They chose. There are more people
Okay, what's
involved
our-
in the protection of the veil than you could understand.
What's our
And
second
they're doing
option?
a great job.
Because we're not letting you
They
mind
really are.
freaking.
Your
control
second
us.
option is to be the champions of Wistir.
Might as well be.
More like the chumps, right? Am I right? Huh? Oh, okay.
And to travel. There are 5 key points you will have to reach, and all of them involve gathering an essence called a breath that will be put into the lantern to awaken its complete powers. You may want to write this down. There is no specific order in which the first 4 must be done, but when you get to the 5th one, that guardian will know how to awaken the powers of the lantern for its true ability to you. Before I give you this information, is it your choice to be the champions of your people?
Obviously, if we're going out of our way doing all this, we didn't ask for it.
I understand your bitterness, Nya. This is not a situation that is ideal for anyone.
Okay, so where are these locations?
2 of the key points are in the same stretch of an area, a wild land, very few journey, called by the outside world as Gwyneth. Those who live there call it Abalasia. It is the home of ancient and unique races found nowhere else on Chasmar, which, by the way, is the name of the world that we live in. To the north lies the Gist Desert. More of a massive, broken, barren land than a desert, it is still just as arid and dangerous of a climate as any desert. The coastal city of Perot rests along the eastern seaboard. It is a large bazaar of rare and magical goods, but also an armpit of crime. Everything from piracy and slavery to murder and mercenaries. It is also the basis of operations of an assassin's guild known as the Veiled Society. Do not tarry a long time if you find yourself there. It is no place for individuals like yourself who are new to this outside world. The laws and morals you have been imbued with do not exist in this place. Do not be naive, and she stares particularly at Nya and Rhegard. Do not be naive and think otherwise. It can and likely will be the last mistake you would have the opportunity to make. In the northwestern part of this wasteland are 2 massive bodies of water. Great lakes, if you wish to call them, but they are more like inland seas. Between these 2 watery features sits a deeply sacred place to the Yuan Ti, the temple of Tiamata, or as it means in Infernal, Calidus' natural language, the crown of Tiamat. Although currently believed to be abandoned, this was once the place that was the imperial seat of Emir Anguis, the founder of Calidus' tribe, and the one-time emperor of the Yuan Ti. In its ruins of this temple sits the guardian of the breath of Miza. Be warned, the Yuan Ti are evil and will attack you on sight. If you must face them, kill them without prejudice and mercy. To the south lies Miqua's Mire, a vast marshland, hundreds of square miles, treacherous to those who enter. Between the environmental hazards such as primal plant life, sudden sinkholes, and beasts long thought extinct, in its heart lies the home of your people, Ceahcyl, the Mire of Nizdal. It is the home of the oldest and the largest of the mother willows in the world. It is called the Wise Tree. It sits within a grove of ancient standing stones. It is here in this grove that you will find the guardian of the breath of Silwo. Between the 2 is the Abalasian Forest, the second largest forest on the planet, next only to my homeland, the Elven Kingdom of Letharian. This is the home of the Usari, as they call themselves, the very descendants of the bears from the story of creation of our world, the favored children of Ariana. And here in its heart sits the world tree, the tree of life as it is called by the Fae and the Druids, Yggdrasil as it is known to the Northmen, and so on. Sacred to all, the Usari are its guardians and its keepers. Their home is built into its lower branches in the hollows of its root. The tree city Udoralau, the leader of its people, the great grizzled king, as he is known to the world around him. Sardon the Wise, as his people call him. Friend to myself and your parents. If you need aid, a place to rest, training, or any level of things while you are in Gwyneth, go to the forest of Abalasia and show your Wisterian amulet. It will grant you the sanctuary and court with the grizzled king. Tell him, if he begins to question you, that the sorceress Kayleen said, the path to your heart is through the center of the hive. In the northern reaches of the human realms is a kingdom known as Steelwell. In the western part of the kingdom is an island called Rheridane Greater. It is governed by the noble king Victus Urdison. The city he rules on his island is called Jeridane. Victus is more of a high lord than an actual king, as he is a vassal to the real king, Bralus Landifor. Yet the people of Rheridane call Victus king, so in respect to his people and his most loyal and closest friend, shown by Victus, even King Bralus uses the title the King of the Island when referring to his friend. In Jeridane you will find a tavern, and in that tavern you will find a friend of Wister, and the finest tracker in all of Steelwell. His name is Barris Fangblade. He is a half-human, half-wild elf, and he favors a tavern called the Green Hag's Inn. Enter Jeridane using your papers of birthright. This will make you legal and grant you board at nearly any upscale inn you wish. Perhaps even courtship with King Urdison if necessary. Make your way to the Green Hag until you encounter Barris. Show him the amulet, tell him you need to be taken to Mortis Del Var. If he gives you rebuttal, remind him he has an honor debt due to Percy Montier that will be considered fulfilled for your prompt and safe arrival to its destination. In this systems of runes, you will find an ancient crypt bearing an earlier version on the Montier Stag and Moon crest. It is the entrance to where you will find the guardian of the breath of Ninst. The fourth breath can be found on my homeland of Letharian, Kingdom of the Elves. In a lowland area of the clan Shadowglade, and its fog-laden valleys and grottos sets a town that exists on the border of the Prime and the Shadowfell. Your family's prime material home, Nya. The Hold of Moonstar. It was founded by your mother's great-grandfather, Marin Ladir, the very man your eldest brother Marin is named after. Here in the sacred cavern called the Mist Hollow, you will find in the Black Zuggurat the guardian of the breath of Cyrdahl. Once you have gathered the first 4 breaths, use your connection with the Raven Mother or one of Ceahcyl's animal friends to contact your Uncle Salus or my brother Al Brandon, and they will contact me directly. Only then will I reveal to you the location of the final guardian. Do you have any questions?
No.
I can understand why none of you want to talk to me, but you must remember this is not me who put you in this situation. Vanessa, your mother, looks over at the queen, and the queen just quietly steps to the side. Your mother walks over and grabs you by the cheek, Ceahcyl, and just gives you the...
Oh, man, not friend my friends.
And she just gives you the biggest kiss on your forehead and, like, holds you really tight. She steps back and you see little turtle tears coming out of her eyes.
I know, Ma. That's how you release the water. You're not really crying.
And she...
I have lipstick on my forehead.
You have 2 shades.
Now, she steps back away from you, Ceahcyl, and she says, my little hatchling, turtles are not seen all over the world. Our kind are not common on this world. We kind of keep to ourselves and stay at home. There may be those in the lands of men that seek to speak with you, my son. Others that would slay you or claim you as a prize and even others that may seek to add you to their menagerie. There are people who collect those of other races. It's sad. I once had a third uncle who became someone's... Never mind. Regardless, our little hatchling, we wish you protected, and being in your true form in some places, this will be a horrible draw of attention as well. So, as a great risk to yourself and companions, being seen in some of these places may not be a good idea. So I used my alchemy, and with the aid of Lady Lydir's magic, we created a cuff for you. And she presents you with this. It's like a bracelet cuffling that's got like fur on it, and it's made out of leather, and it's got some runes inscribed in it.
Well, that's cool.
When you wear this and you think about it, you will transform into how you looked inside the veil.
Whoa.
And at any point in time, you need say the word again, you will become the true you. This need not be charged, and once attuned, you can use it at will. I do not encourage you to hide who you are when you do not have to, my handsome little hatchling.
Shazam!
Ceahcyl turns into a human again.
Yeah, you look like a 15-year-old nerdy boy.
Well, gang, how do I look?
Wow, your voice changed.
No, it didn't.
Puberty hit you hard.
It sounds the same to me.
Oh, yeah.
She walks over and puts her hands on your shoulder. Embrace your true self whenever you can.
Oh, Mom, not in front of my friends.
Embrace it. Embrace it.
And be as proud of yourself as your father and I are.
Yeah, be proud.
But protect your mission.
Shazam!
Okay, Ma.
And your companions. We want you to come back home to us when this is done.
So what everybody get for Solstice? I got these cool goggles from a Yeti. It's pretty cool.
Goggles of night vision.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
And she smiles. And she puts them on. And she looks even weirder with the red hair and the turtle head and the weird little goggles on. Your father and I miss you. And he keeps sneaking out to make sure you guys are still okay. I mean, he has always snuck out for years. More so, it's as if he's not even home. We want you to come back to us, our little hatchling. You and Nya and Rhegard. And she just gives you this hug, and like it's almost like she's trying to pop you out of your shell. She's holding you so tight.
Ma. We'll be okay.
And then she walks over and gives Nya a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
I give her a hug back.
Thank you for watching, our boy.
He watches me half the time.
Well, that's true.
And then she steps back over by where the royal guard are and just like smiling at Ceahcyl and Nya. You see the queen looks over and you see your father. Your father steps forward, Nya. You see he studies you closely. And he is dressed very much like he was in the combat, with the long split cloak and the dark leather armor. And he takes your hand and he stares in your eyes without saying words. This is my worst nightmare, my daughter. Your mother is beside herself and your brothers. Their rage nearly matches that of yours.
About damn time.
They have spoken with our queen, and one of your brothers is currently serving some time.
For what?
He looks back at the queen, and he looks over at you. Well, Marin did not like the answer he got, and decided he was going to test his mettle against the queen.
Shucks, he didn't win.
His ability does not match the magic of our queen.
He's not a bard, so his metal's not very good.
It is because she is so understanding that he is simply serving time helping around the kingdom in the castle, when normally attacking a royalty would be execution.
Instead, he's just a slave.
He's not a slave. He loves his sister.
Well, I'd say it's your fault.
I mean, you hid stuff, so people are going to get mad, so... Especially people that have to deal with this shit and knows the truth.
None of us are innocent. I admit that. But you will see once
Yeah.
Once you get out into the real world, you will understand why.
This is in the real world?
This is nothing like what you are going to encounter.
I'm saying compared to what we were used to. It's fucking completely different.
May I see your blade? The one that was given to you by Lord Borgresh.
Yeah, I hand her it.
Her?
Him, sorry.
You see he studies the blade, and you see his eyes narrow, and he looks back over his shoulder at the queen. Now, if the two of you are looking closely, you can see he's white-knuckling that hilt. He takes a deep breath, and you see she stares at him. This blade is formed of an extremely rare material called glass steel. And the center, the red, is a dragon-forged ruby. It must have been fused together in either dragon fire or by the hands of an ancient fire elemental. But the craftsmanship, it is our craftsmanship, Nya. This was crafted by a Shadar-kai. That is the true name of our race, if you did not know that. But the other elves and races of this world, we are called the Shadow Elves because of our ability to manipulate them. All Shadow Elves are the children of the Raven Mother, and she is a part of us whether we like it or not. But there is one of us who has turned from her and has grown to master the Shadowfell as much as she does. And they have a pact. She stays out of his business and he does not get in her way.
Sounds more like a marriage, am I right? Oh, gosh.
He is known amongst our people as a shadow of vengeance. He is the first of the Talons, her first shadow killer. He has long since turned from her influence and walks the world on a path to avenge his clan that was slain. By whom or what, I do not know. But this man, this Talon, he is a master of blade, bow, stealth, and magic, and has had 1,000 years each to master them.
I have a couple graphic scrolls that he's in. Badass.
Guys, show me them later.
Yeah.
The best of this world have faced him and have fallen before him. None who finds themselves at the end of his weapons or his contracts live to tell their tale. He is the one who forged this blade. There is only one Shadar-kai in all the realms who forges a weapon like this. And as far as I knew until this very moment, and you see he glances over the Queen's shoulders again, he does not look happy that he has to say any of this, by the way. As far as I know, there were only ever two, and they are his own. So if he crafted this one and senses its presence out here, he may come looking for it. I suggest you do not give him that opportunity. He is not the type to ask questions if you understand what I am saying. You go to him. If he forged this for a reason, only he can say. And the answer to what it's tied to the lantern in the veil, and he glances again over at the Queen, will be found with him. Know this, he is dangerous. And the only thing, and you see he takes a deep breath. He looks like he's about to just lose his shit. And the only thing you have going for you is that you are a Shadar-kai. And you see he kind of like looks around the room, and you see his eyes are getting a little watery. You're not sure if it's with sadness or anger. You see his hands are shaking. Nya, you think you might actually see, for the first time in your life, fear in your father's eyes. The other thing you have going for you is you, myself, and your brothers. We are the last of his bloodline, hidden away from him without his knowledge by his sister Krissa before she was slain. She was my grandmother removed 40 times.
So what's your last name again? I didn't think that was funny.
If you find him, and when you do, know this, show him the Moonstar pendant you found and say these words exactly like this. The eclipse is the path of the Talon. When he asks you how you know these words, it will likely be at the end of a blade, exactly like that which you carry. Tell him you are the descendant of Krissa, and hand him the blade you carry. And this is the most important part, hilt first. He traverses the big cities of man. He is a contract killer, not one for conversation or mercy. My sources here tell me he was last seen in one of his holdings in the port city of Vandasir, which is on a smaller island north of where you must go in Steelwell. I do warn you not to ask around about this man. Again, you will know him if you see him. Chances are he will know you are looking for him before you ever get anywhere near him. These paths we set you down, they are not without great risk. But to hunt down and destroy Illyark and Illgradys The smaller the number, the better our chances. They are hiding, licking their wounds, and plotting. That we're sure of. We are looking for them, but have not found out where they have crawled off to. We nearly had both of them, while Illgradys was weak. But they had another ally, one we did not see and cannot trace, who came to their aid and used powerful magic to whisk them away before we could finish them off. This entity broke your mother's magic as if it was an apprentice. To this end, we now suspect this is all part of a much bigger plan. But to what end, or who is pulling the strings, we don't know. I will see you again. And he pulls you close and holds you. And you see he steps back, he turns, and he looks over at Ceahcyl. Never doubt your bravery. What you and my daughter are out doing, I know of none others that could have this courage. And he looks past you up at the Queen with these bitter eyes. Just so you can go back home and be with your family. And you see he walks past the Queen out the door. And now you see as he gets to the threshold of the door, he just turns into a ghost and shadow steps. Your mother, Ceahcyl, stares at the floor. You think you see her forehead and her cheeks getting red. She's clearly upset. You see the Queen motions and another royal guard comes in. And you see he sets down a coffer, about the size of a milk carton. And she walks forward. It opens it up. Inside of this is 4,000 gold pieces and 3 scrolls. This should be enough to acquire passage, gear, and supplies, and if need be, hire help. This does not fall easy upon me, as I am sure you may think. Now we must prepare the Vale for an incursion in the event you fail. None of this blame falls on you. This is all the doing of Illyark, and whomever this third party is. They must have used his father as a way to get to his already unsettled mind, and have likely been grooming him for years, which means we have an enemy inside the Vale that your fathers are attempting to ferret out. There is a greater plan at work here, and somehow the sorrow is a big part of it. And at this point, he is our greatest threat, and we must be vigilant upon this. You will face dangers that are just in the world itself. Men in the elder races plot against each other and everyone else. It is a violent and unjust world out here, which is why we created Wistir in the first place. And now there are those who seek the power either for themselves or to use what we have built for their own purpose. You will be rewarded greatly, this I promise, when your quests are over and return. You will be notified as champions of all of Wistir. Be vigilant and be brave. It is much to ask of ones so young, and not a task we take lightly to ask of you. To the far southwest, a week or so's journey, is a small port town named Vilwyr. There you can find passage to the lands of men. Between here and there you will find very few settlements, but one is called Jynndorn. The elder there is a witch by the name of Vilwyr. She will give you pass to rest and restock. Tell her you are guardians of the Vale, and if she tests you, tell her one of Ceahcyl's, and he promises to deliver her razorvine rum before the moon has settled to wane. I have already informed Ceahcyl of this, and he will see it through. Children of the Vale, may the stones be at your feet ever so sturdy, the fire in your soul burn with wild fury, and each breath that you take be laced with wisdom, and the rhythm of your heart be a shield against adversity. These are the foundations of Wistir. I wish you the best of luck, my champions. She looks to see if you guys have anything you want to say.
Thanks. I have nothing else to say to her, really. We're her champions.
So she looks at Ceahcyl to see if Ceahcyl has anything to say.
Oh, wait, I do have something. Why don't you release my brother and forgive him so he can go home instead of making him your slave?
When someone attacks the Queen in front of a room full of people, normally
Well, do you think your lies that was never gonna happen when someone
They
figured
are
out
not
your
just
lies?
my lies. It seems as if you all blame me for this.
No, we don't. But you know about it, and you could tell.
You will understand when you get out into the world, girl, why we founded Wistir.
Yeah, you're asking a lot for kids. You know that, right?
I do. Do not forget I am a mother myself.
To go back to your family then. Because out here, you're not my queen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Goodbye.
We'll do our best to save our home, but it's not for you. It's for our families.
What about you, Sir Montier? Is this your feeling? You see Rhegard, who's been quiet the whole time, staring at his feet.
Reggie just wants to go home.
Yeah, Reggie, honestly, I think you should take Reggie with you.
I am a knight. I am a knight of the Vale. I am a Montier, and as a knight, I protect my people from all threats, interior and exterior, my queen. And that even means if I must stand in the face of my own government. I'm not going home, Nya. I've made my choice and I'm sticking with it. And you see he just, he nods his head towards the queen and steps back. Ceahcyl, your mother, walks over and gives you a hug again. And she says her farewells. And she turns and gives Nya a hug, apologizing profusely to both of you. I will watch over your father.
Thank you.
Milady. And she looks at the queen. Well, I believe we are done here then. We will be in contact again, champions. You are doing a great duty to Wistir. She steps backwards out. See the guards close the door behind them. Once he's sure they're gone, you see he just takes his fucking goblet and just smashes it against the door.
I'm kind of just annoyed she even came in the first place. That's why I was quiet and didn't say anything. Because I didn't think she deserved to even hear me speak.
Well, at least now you have instructions.
Yeah.
So if you guys go outside,
Did they give us a map or anything?
No.
Or are we just going to fucking walk around aimlessly?
Because we don't know where the fuck we were even
well,
at.
she did say 4 days' journey to the south is the first settlement of Jynndorn. I mean, you guys know how to travel following the sun and the moon and stuff.
What time is it?
It's morning. It's morning. If you look outside, you see outside there are 4 horses.
How the fuck is a turtle supposed to ride a horse?
Well, one of them's a small draft pony.
It's like a huge helmet. You're good. You're inside a helmet.
Oh, gosh.
3 of which are already saddled. You can see there are packs filled with camping gear.
And then there's the one with a wagon for you.
One pack on each horse, but that
Chariot.
you see the 4th horse is a pack horse, and on it there are extra bags, and you see there appears to be a tent as well, like a sturdy tent for camping. Are you guys going to go? You have the option of Gwyneth, where you can go after the breath of the Wanti and the breath of the Tortle, or you can go to Steelwell, where you can go after the Montier breath and find out more about the sword, or you can go to the Elflands, to Nya's family's old home. All right, so as you guys are preparing to pack up and start your journey to Jynndorn, there's not much talk out of Rhegard. You see he seems to caught up in his own feelings, almost as if somebody who believed in something and feels let down.
It's okay, Reggie.
Well,
we understand.
Yeah, Reggie, we're in this boat together there, fella, so to speak.
We didn't mean
We're-
to
we're-
tell you to go back, but we kind of feel bad that you're even here, so.
I know we're in a cabin. We're not quite in a boat, but you get it.
Percy Montier was my grandfather. He lives in the Vale. How does someone outside of the Vale owe him a debt?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, you heard the queen talk. You think it's okay that she thinks you know?
Well,
I mean, I understand that in order for something like this to work, you need to have availability to outside sources, supplies and such that might not be readily available. But for something that seems to be so secretive, seems to be a lot of people involved.
Yeah, people that escape
yeah, it's pretty.
the veil because they realize this freaking area and place exists even. To them, they just think the veil exists. That's it.
Remember when we were little kids and Lady Mercedes' son disappeared?
Yeah, it doesn't shock me. Does it shock you now, finding that out?
I remember shortly before his disappearing, and I was really little. I was only 4 or 5. Shortly before his disappearance, he had grown angry and gotten in an argument with the queen.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, it kind of sounds like the people that we were, who were protecting us. It sounds like they're no better than the people that we're going to meet.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, if you can lie to your own people about basically who they are and everything in their life, and think,
Perhaps the
because
people...
we value to her, we're valuable to her, and that's why she wants, us to try to fight and finish this.
Perhaps the people we meet might have some insight on the people we know.
I mean, we're going to find out anyways, right?
Well, let's, while we still got some sun, why don't we finish packing up and we'll head south.
Sounds good.
And, he starts getting things ready, making sure the fire is out and all that kind of jibber jabber.
While he's doing that, Ceahcyl kind of basically says he's going to take care of putting the fire out because he wants to make some potions and he kind of needs the heat for it.
Right. Okay. So Ulfar, where you come from is a settlement called Jynndorn. And by settlement, it's like most Northman settlements. There's a big longhouse. There's usually a forge, and then there's some outlying houses or huts, or everybody in the community is part of the community, and your settlement's probably about 50 people strong. Your settlement has been there for a long time, several hundreds of years. At one point in time, it was much bigger. Some things had happened in the past of the lands that had shrank its size. Your parents, Yolger and Grenfall, your mother, Yolger, she is a warlock, much like you. She is the elder of your settlement. She's basically their leader. Your father is a leader as well, but it's more they answer to Yolger than they do Grenfall. Grenfall is a respected warrior. He's also the town blacksmith. And he has trained you in fighting, whereas your mother has trained you in the dark arts. Over the course of the last week, there has been disturbances coming from the north. There was rumors and talks of a great battle that took place again. There were strange lights in the sky far off to the north, and there have been groups of random undead that have wandered around. A few of them have made its way there. Nothing major, things like zombies, some skeletons, such like that. But even they seemed like they had seen some sort of a battle and had fled from it. Like one of the skeletons was missing the whole right half of its upper body, such things like that. And so your father has sent you and 2 other members, a warrior woman by the name of Zvanda and her brother, Greca. He has sent you with them to travel to the north and see if you see anything more coming, to try to, let them know if there's any threat that they should be concerned about, because otherwise they're going to have to send for help from one of the other settlements or one of the only other 2 towns on the whole continent to get some sort of aid. So you, for the last few days, you've been traveling north, and you left 2 nights before the solstice. So, even though the solstice is a big event for your people, the protection of your community is even greater, and you guys had your own little moments with your friends and such. But you've been traveling north for about 2 days, heading towards the old Orcish hold. It's been abandoned for years, and you are actually familiar with what people are almost like caretakers of the hold. There is a shadow elf by the name of Salis who's friends with your mother and your tribe. And there's also a cleric, an elven cleric, that comes down. And in times where there's been healing beyond what your mother could do, what your mother is capable of with her alchemy and such, this cleric will come down and offer some aid and do some healing for your people. His name is Al Brandon. You hear people have called them the guardians of the broken hold. So you are traveling north 2 days. All right, Ulfar, so you are with Zvarda and Greca. You're about 2 days away from home. As I said, you left the night before the solstice to go check, because all this has happened in a week and a half. Since then, there's just been some very weird disturbances, and your father, Grenfall, had sent the 3 of you out. Now, you are no stranger to doing scouting, and fighting monsters. You're used to some of the things that are out in the world. To avoid frost giants. You have come across Yeti. You've dealt with ice wolves and Remarhas and other sorts of creatures that dwell in the northern lands. So you are a lot more versed on the denizens of the northern wilds than your soon-to-be companions are. You've been journeying with your friends, and you guys really haven't seen much. You've come across some packs of wolves here and there and such like that. But you have come across some random undead. There was only one group, and like I said, as you saw, like they looked like they'd been in a combat themselves. One of the skeletons was missing half of its upper body, and zombie was missing an arm and such like that. And they just seemed to be almost like they were summoned and then released to just wander. It is about 2 days into traveling north, and you see at one point in time the cleric who comes to visit your village. It's probably mid-morning of your second day. And he's the elf cleric that you know is Al Brandon. And he's journeying down, and you see he's got a pack horse with him and such. And he was on the trail, and he doesn't see you guys, because I'm assuming you guys aren't walking on the trail like, hey, hi, we're scouting. But you see him like on the back of the horse, just kind of like journeying the normal road that is used to go from there to the hold. And he seems to be moving cautiously as he's going, almost as if he's looking for something as well. Svarda, she's kind of like waves her hand and points towards the individual traveling.
Hey!
Let me see if he hears you. You see he stops, looks around.
What's your name?
Are you Yolder's boy? You sound an awful lot like him.
Haha, yes.
You see, he lets out a sigh of relief. I'm actually heading to south to Vilwyr. I need to get some supplies. I'm supposed to be meeting one of the merchants. Where are you? And he sees Greca, who's like this big, burly, like fucking berserker warrior guy, step out further down the path from him. And Svarda, she kind of is moving around to the right side, and so you're either on the left or by her.
I come out.
You can describe yourself if you want.
Blonde hair, about 6 foot tall, covered in, furs and stuff. You see runes all in my armor. You can tell that I'm wearing like a kind of a plate. Got my shield.
Why are you so far from the village?
We just saw a bunch of crap, running around the village, just double checking to make sure that no shit happened.
I made it down this far, huh?
Do you know what happened?
There was a disturbance at the hold. Some undead had invaded.
That's not good. You guys do okay?
It's been managed, which is why I'm heading down for more supplies. Some of our resources were destroyed. Salus will be visiting your mother, from what I understand. I saw him preparing some razorvine rum.
That sounds outstanding. Drink and be merry.
Have you had any problems between here and Jynndorn?
I haven't really seen anything except for some wandering undead.
Does anyone need healing or anything before I go?
No, we're good.
Well, I will likely see you at your village. There is a storm coming in, and I will probably lay over there for a few days until I can journey further south.
Sounds good. Drink and be merry.
You see, he starts getting ready to get back up on his horse, and then he stops, and he's like, you are going to see a group. There's a boy, a girl, and I'm not sure if you've ever encountered one before, but a being known as a turtle.
The hell is a turtle?
They are a race very much like the snake people, either the Cobra Khans or the Yuan Ti, but they're a turtle version of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, they are coming from the hunting lodge. There is a chance you will encounter them.
What the hell are they doing around here?
That I will leave for them to discuss with you if you come across them.
All right, so we shouldn't mess with them too much.
These poor individuals have been through a lot. I wouldn't suggest battling them.
All right. We'll keep it merry.
Even though I think Svarda might find the one girl rather a challenge. Either way, perhaps you may want to meet up with them to make sure they make it to Jynndorn safely.
Sounds good.
And you see he throws you a small satchel of coins.
Why does it smell like fish?
I was fishing, and that's the same pocket I have. Why does everyone always think I'm up to something?
I don't know. It smells disgusting, bro. I hate fucking fish.
A Viking that hates fish.
Give me some elk. Give me some wolf. Fuck the fish.
Oh, give me some bear! You hear Greca yell from the back.
Bear. Yum.
If you watch this path as you journey, there's a chance you might come across them. From what I understand, they're leaving soon.
Sounds good. We'll head out. We'll take a look for him.
And he nods, and if you open up the pouch, there's like 5 gold in it, which is a lot, for somebody in your settlement. So you're continuing heading north, correct? You and Greca and Svarta?
Yeah, we're checking it out.
You guys have left and you're on your way after you're done speaking with the queen. On your way, the first part of the day is uneventful. It's just normal snowy ground from what's left over from the storm that you guys just endured during the solstice. And at night, you guys make a campsite. Rhegard, of course, who's been trained to do this stuff, is probably the bitch of the party and setting up the tent and stuff for you guys. He's trying to explain to you, so when you put these together, you got to wrap this really tight and make sure you stretch this.
Ceahcyl turns around, walks away from him, and turns into a dire wolf and starts scouting the area just to make sure that there's nothing around.
And then Nya sets up traps. I guess Nya will set up traps all around the fire.
Ah, great. And I'll get the fire going.
Yeah.
After I'm done putting this tent together. Sometimes it's a little easier with 2 or more people, but I've got it.
I'll be back.
I got traps to do.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Poor Rhegard. Nya, it doesn't really take much of an insight or a perception, so there's really no need to roll. But you notice, while you're setting things up and he's getting ready, Rhegard seems to just, you constantly catch him staring off at you, watching you.
Something you have to say?
I'm sure there's lots I could say. I just worry.
Why? What's there to worry about?
I just found a few things odd.
I throw a stick and I don't even know where you're at.
Now's not the time. We should finish setting up. It's getting dark. I'll talk.
See what you did, Ceahcyl.
Dodge that bullet.
You see he's wrapping a rope and tying.
I help him. I stop and I go help him with the tent real quick.
And your hands touch.
And you notice when he's hammering the stakes down for the for the tent, he's just, you could tell he's got a lot of pent up anger.
There's a tree. You can go let it out.
Yeah, that's anger, all right.
All right.
It can turn into anger.
Nya, there's too many holes in the queen's story.
She's a lying bitch.
There's something she's not telling us.
Does that shock you? She didn't tell us literally what we are and who we are and hid it from us this whole time. And now...
As much as that's all a lie, I understand why they are protecting us. It's not like they're just
They're not protecting us. We're protecting them, and basically if we fail, it's our lives. But
it's not just us they're lying to. They're lying to their own child. They're lying to all the common people as well.
Yeah, but they're not in our shoes, and, there's a lot we have to deal with, and we're here. They're there with each other. We're by ourselves out here.
But I don't...
You don't what? Understand?
There's just something more. Your father, did you see the look?
Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't say a word.
I actually thought he was going to stab her.
No. She just wants to feel powerful, I don't know.
I have more questions than answers we got. Mike, while you are out, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Don't wear your dice out.
11.
All right. Ulfar, I would like you to make a perception check. Actually, make a survival check.
15.
15? So, off in the distance, quite some distance away, you hear the sound of a wolf howling.
Ceahcyl!
And you can start to pick up the scent of burning wood. Now, this is a day after you've encountered Albrandon.
Burning wood, not morning wood.
Right.
Yeah.
Burning wood, not morning wood.
Sorry if you glimpse Rhegard by a tree.
As long as it doesn't smell like fish.
And as you guys are...
He was a zombie, so it might smell worse than fish.
As you and Rhegard are, getting the fire ready, you see Rhegard makes his little spit and then, hangs the pot that he cooks in over it. Ceahcyl, you're coming around the edge of the camp, almost as if like you're just doing one more lap around before you go in and eat. And way, way off in the distance, you thought you saw something, which is what your perception of an 11 was. You thought you saw something move, but after you stare for a minute, you don't really see it moving again. And by way off in the distance, I'm talking like if there were leaves on the trees, if it was spring or summer, you wouldn't have seen it.
I actually have advantage as a wolf. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you got keen senses.
Would have been a stank 20.
Right.
Stanky stank.
Well, you see, as you're approaching further south, you see Svarta. She, if you haven't figured it out yet from her, she's a ranger. You see as she's moving ahead, she puts her hand up for you to stop, and then like points towards her eye and motions forward, and you can see the silhouette of a shadow of something like reflecting from a campfire. You think it's probably a tent of some sort, and you can smell the fine odor of some freshly cooked venison.
Hey, friend, what's your name?
Immediately, Rhegard rolls back. Like, he rolls back and then, like, rolls over by the tent and grabs his shield and his sword and crouches down.
Does he have a shell, too? Doing the ninja roll backwards. How many rolls did he do?
Yeah.
How many rolls can he make?
Roll in acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll do a ninja guide
See
roll.
if he
How many rolls can he fully make out?
I got a 12 and my acrobatics.
He rolls into the fire.
Is it 3? I got a 15.
1d4 fire damage.
He got a 15 on his roll.
It wasn't graceful. His boner kind of prohibited him from doing a little bit better. I got a 15 for stealth.
Okay. Make a perception or... Well, actually, you don't really have to. It's more Svarta because she's the ranger of the group. She got a 14, so she didn't see you.
So I go behind. I'm basically behind them now.
Question: can he sniff out the bag that Brandon gave?
Brandon?
That's on him. So maybe he could like I sense something that's similar.
You could give it a try. You can make a keen senses. You know, Al Brandon eats a lot of fish.
Well, we were around him for how long? So.
What would that be? Insight? What would it be?
It would be perception.
13.
Okay, so you pick up the odor of familiar incense coming from their direction, but it's a very faint odor.
So you can't pin it.
I just rolled a 25 on a charisma check. I was like, hey, friends, I've got mead. Let's have fun.
Ceahcyl's not even here. I can't even talk to him. So, Reggie, do you think... I don't think out here someone would talk like that if they're going to harm us.
You see Reggie, like, slides his sword.
Reggie, where'd you go?
You see...
He's pitching the tent right now.
Now, you see he puts his sword and shield down, and he reaches into the tent, and he pulls his bow, and he notches an arrow, and he, like, kind of...
I pointed to the ground. No.
He creeps along the side of the tent. What? You're pretty vocal for someone wandering upon people out of nowheres.
Friend, what's your name? My name is Ulfar. I was like, I am from this area. We're just scouting around.
You just hear me say, friend, my name is Nya. Who sent you?
Nya.
I rolled a natural one. You
turned right into a turtle.
Ceahcyl turns back into a turtle. He's like, hey, guys!
I knew that was going to happen.
Behind you guys.
Ah, it's one of those turtle guys that the cleric told me about.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, you must be the group that was coming down to our village.
Huh? I'm so confused.
Cleric.
Yes, a cleric buddy of mine.
And now it settles on you what you smell the incense.
Gotcha.
I start heading up towards where Ceahcyl is, and where the sounds and everything was coming from.
You guys smell like fish.
Svarta's like, do you think that is the turd thing?
I'm not a turd.
Yes, I think it is. I think it, because it kind of looks like a turtle to me. Yeah, he looks like a turtle.
Excelsior!
I'm not a turtle anymore.
Do I make it up to them yet, or no?
Ceahcyl does the bracelet thing, and he turns back into a human.
You do, and then you hear a grunt coming from the camp. Grucka has already snuck up on and subdued Reggie with a natural 20.
Don't worry, they're just having their sexy time.
Yeah, Reggie's.
Everybody loves sexy time.
Reggie has a lot of built-up anger.
So now you see that turtle is now a human.
I'm not here to hurt you. Guys, we're being invaded.
You probably are.
Come, everybody, let's sit around the campfire and drink some mead.
When you get there, you see Greca has Rhegard to axe point. Like he tried coming at me.
Put your axe down. We're all friends here. We're drinking mead.
Then he puts the axe down and he walks over to the pot. What you got in there?
Smells good as
some
long
venison.
as it's not fish. It smells.
We got some deer meat on this.
That's
fire.
delicious. I love venison. As long as it's not fish.
Hey, look who I found. These guys smell like fish.
I hate fish. Who smells like fish?
Why do you smell like fish?
I don't smell like fish. Maybe the cleric smells like fish.
Well, that explains everything.
Something smells fishy here. My name is Ceahcyl.
Ceahcyl, I'm Ulfar.
I'm Nya.
Hi, Nya. I am Ulfar. Let's drink mead.
Let's drink mead.
I'm a little too young to drink. Do you have anything that's non-alcoholic?
There's no such thing as too young to drink mead. Everybody drink mead.
I don't know.
We have 5-year-olds that drink mead.
They come out the wound, sucking nipple and mead.
Yes.
Everybody drink mead.
Yeah,
Never heard of anything else.
We produce mead.
Are you from Jynndorn?
It's goat milk or mead, and I don't carry.
You don't
goat
hear you,
milk
Reg.
with me.
You're fine.
It speaks. You see. I'm Greca, and this is my sister Zvara. Hello.
Wow, I like that accent.
I know.
And this is Ulfar.
I am Ulfar.
Yeah, we know Ulfar.
I like drinking mead and eating venison because it's good. No fish.
You are a fine cook, woman. He says, eating some of the
I'm
stew.
like, thank you.
Ceahcyl throws the fish behind the tent.
You see, Reggie's like,
I helped, so.
Reggie, get up. Why are you laying down on this?
Are you
Come
doing
on,
Ninja Turtle again?
Yeah. Ninja Turtle?
No offense. You should have saw him.
be careful. That man is a brute. He felled me with one arm.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, we're back at it.
By the way, Greca's like dressed. He's your traditional Viking berserker with the bear furs and
Berserker!
Nya, you would have respect because it's kind of his chosen weapon is a great axe as well, and it's kind of clear that he's a wild fighter. He's got all sorts of scars across his face and on his hands. And
Did you take your mom's name, Brecca?
me mother was a big woman.
Okay.
Who kind of smelled like fish.
Hey, Reggie.
Did she fall on you when you were a kid?
No, I proudly wear her breastplate as my helmet.
Oh.
Hey, Reggie, I think you got some competition there.
Yeah, Reg.
Get up. Drink this mead. Kind of smells like pee.
You said you saw Al Brandon.
Yes.
Where was he heading?
He was heading down to our village.
We didn't see him pass us.
He came from the
He's
keep.
very wise and sneaky.
He was riding his horse on the main path.
Well, that's the problem. We don't ever take the main path, so.
You guys are from the village of Jynndorn. Do you know what it's like there? We were told to go there.
It's fucking awesome. Eat venison, drink mead. Good place.
Yes, and be warm with the women.
Yes.
And he smiles at Nya, and Reggie kind of sits closer to you. She's spoken for.
Yeah. Not by this guy, though.
You're not you.
That's my best friend.
Oh, I thought you were the one that was speaking for her. I was going to say that's a little odd. No offense.
Well, sometimes I do speak for her. I mean,
Yeah.
some people have to, speak for people.
Ha.
Yes. So why don't you tell us
Wait a second. How big is that breastplate? You think it'll fit me?
No.
I can't find anything that fits me. Man, I gained so much weight. Goes straight
You look
to my,
like you got some solid armor on you.
It goes straight to my hips.
Yeah,
And
we
they
can
don't
totally see
lie.
his hips.
Yeah.
They're very,
I finally found my wiener.
He's got curves, all right.
You are all very funny.
I wasn't trying to. Okay.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you somewhere.
You have good sense of humor. Right, Ulfar?
Very good. I like it a lot. Let's drink some more mead.
And he drinks some mead with Ulfar.
Is it supposed to burn when it goes down?
A little bit.
Yes, it's good.
I mean, I feel like there's like hair growing on my chest.
Ceahcyl,
Finally.
Ceahcyl, make a constitution check.
Gosh.
Did you beat like a 10?
19.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this stuff is great.
I just wanted to see if you got drunk easy or not. So you guys are sitting there, you're eating, and you're talking throughout the night. Do you offer them to stay at your camp?
Well, I mean, at this point, what, we're going to kick them off for no reason?
I mean, we only have 1 tent. So you guys are going to have to, Reggie, you're going to have to fight these guys for the tent.
It's
That's funny. We don't sleep in no tents. We sleep in the outside.
Yeah, I tend to sleep outside too. These two are weird.
and we don't fight. We just take what we want.
I go in the fucking,
She's not
I go in the tent and I zip it up.
At this point, I'm going to speak for her and tell you that she is not interested.
Oh. I did not mean to offend anyone.
Well, we
That-
just met you.
If she is your woman, I will step back.
That would be. Imagine that.
I just found my wiener.
Little shadow turtles.
Yeah.
Well, what are they? Shadow turds?
Shadow turds.
Sharks? Oh man, that's weird. Oh, you want to see something cool?
Ceahcyl turns
Ceahcyl,
into
put your wiener away.
Ceahcyl turns into a bear and tackles him. The big guy.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is a fight.
All right, so you want to wrestle with him?
Natural one. Ceahcyl totally
He
messes.
goes back and turtle for.
So
Who do I get? Hold on. Let's see if it's. I got a 16. So
he got an 11 after adjustments. He rolled a 7. He's got a +4, so they gave him an 11. So he manages to overpower you pretty easily, but like lets up so you can wrestle around a little bit because he enjoys the competition. Now this is what I'm talking about, Ulfar.
This is great fun. Let's drink some more mead.
So when we get to that hold up north, we're gonna make sure that whatever's coming out of there is going to be felled.
I'm in bear form. I can't talk.
I'm zipped up in the tent. I'm locked in the tent.
Where's Reggie?
I'm not role playing with myself.
Stop lying. I had to wash my hair out.
Great fun. Let's play role play 5 people.
Yes.
There you go, Reg.
Well, that's a little weird.
Do you want to come in the tent, Ceahcyl? We can, drink the mead.
You look out and Ceahcyl's rolling around wrestling with the big bear dude.
Well, then I open it up. All right, I'm good.
You see Reggie's just like kind of sitting there. He feels really awkward, by the way.
Reggie, you gotta stop being so uptight.
Hey, big guy, watch this. Ready? On a count of 3, jump on my back. Ready?
Wait,
What?
what comes after 2? Is that 3 or is that 4?
I'll just say
2.
I'll just say jump.
All right.
Ready? 1.
And he
2,
crouches.
3, jump.
And he jumps.
Is he taking a poo?
I go into my turtle shell and we go riding down the fucking hill.
You just see him jump on the back of this turtle shell.
Natural fucking one.
Yeah!
He goes face planting in.
Oh, look at me, Ulfar! And you see he crashes right into the fucking tree.
I just imagine there's so much speed though that they like implant into the ground.
Ceahcyl, as you're sliding down the hill, you can't really feel the weight because, your shell. But things seem a little lighter after a moment as you go spinning out of control, and like almost like when you kick a Koopa in Mario Brothers. What you guys see is as they start going down the hill, Greco was not paying attention and hit a low-lying branch and got knocked off of Ceahcyl's back, which caused this horrible tailspin. And Ceahcyl just...
Ceahcyl pokes his head out.
I'm dizzy.
Yeah, you put...
That was fun.
Yeah! He shouts and starts running over towards it.
I give him a big high five.
And aren't we going around again?
Well, if you want, this time you got to hold on there, fella. Come on.
All right. And you see he takes a rope out and he kind of throws it around the edge of your shell.
You can't make that
I
up.
gotta change my fucking dice. Another natural one.
Oh my god. Well, this time he ends up he ends up catching the branch with the rope,
He
and
thinks
it
it's
slips
you.
out from underneath you, so it's like pulling a top, and now you're spinning faster going down, and you see Greg is like swirling around, holding on to the rope, and he like crashes into the ground. And Svarda's burst out laughing really loud. She's like, ha, 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 ha.
Well, that was fun.
All right, so you guys are sitting there for the night, and you're getting acquainted with your new friends. Finally, like, what breaks the silence after everybody's been drinking and sitting there eating, and, you know, Reggie's poking at the fire. You see Svarda looks over and goes, so where are you coming from? I don't know of any settlements this far north.
Well, up north there's this weird keep that had a crypt in it.
I mean the old orcish hold.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Ceahcyl, not to bore everybody who's listened, but
We'll
Ceahcyl
tell-
just
yeah.
explains everything.
We tell them everything that happened, what happened to us.
Oh, do you tell them about the veil?
Yeah, and we don't say the veil, but we say like the queen and stuff.
Our adventures, nothing.
our home or something.
Just the adventures that we've had. We don't
we don't say
say
right.
anybody that we've talked to, anything about the veil. We just say
We have a mission
we're
basically.
here. We fought this guy. Blah 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 blah. And now we're here.
So she's kind of like looking across the fire at Ulfar when they're talking. So how do you know Brandon and Solstice?
Salus is my uncle.
And she looks at you for a moment and studies you. She appears to be very observant, by the way. I can see it now. And so we did not have knowledge of towns or anything further of the old orcish hold.
No, we didn't either. We don't really know much around here.
And your queen that you speak of?
She's more the leader, with a fancy label.
And she's like looking at Ulfar to see like what Ulfar is thinking about this.
Tell me more. Tell me more about what is going on here.
Okay, so, we were hunting this stag, and man, it was weird. Like, I was a human, and I tore its throat out.
Can you imagine him? He was a human.
It was weird.
This sounds like a good story.
It was real weird. Anyway,
Keep going.
so this kind of stuff happened, and
Not gonna explain
Greca-
everything.
Greca, like he drinks more mead, and he leans over and
here, try this stuff out.
I give them the same stuff I gave the
Goblins.
goblins. My own little brew.
this would explain all this nonsense. And he pulls out his pipe, which is made out of like a hollowed out deer horn, stag horn, and he packs it up and takes an ember from the fire and puts it on top of it and starts stoking it and puffing on it.
This will be good.
He lets out a big din. He passes it to Ulfar.
See, he didn't have a heart attack.
the
They're not tiny
turtle
like
does good.
goblins.
This is very good shit.
We got goblins high on it,
Yeah, we got their autographs and stuff. It was pretty cool.
and then they had a heart attack. But it's okay.
Wait.
Show them the autograph.
I showed them my butt cheek, and it still has the scar where they signed.
We don't know what it says.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to.
That is a very nice signature.
Oh, stop.
It's just a butt. Jesus.
Oh, that is the finest butt I have seen in all my days.
Well, thank you.
I pinched Ceahcyl's butt. It's a cute butt, isn't it?
Rhegard's face is beet red. Like you could tell he's like,
Reggie, chill out. Golly. Let Reggie take
I only
any of this
showed one
stuff.
butt cheek, okay? One.
Reggie, take any of
this is all I
Chill
needed
out.
to see. Ulfar.
This is some good shit.
As Varda takes a hit and she's like,
I think she sniffed it on accident.
I think so, too. But that's all right.
I thought maybe he's got a hold of some of those spotted mushrooms that the little brownie folk grow.
Oh, no, but we got some of this.
I don't think they're.
I turn the fucking bag of holding upside down and start shaking it.
And there's just bones and everything that fall out.
Ulfar, make an Arcana check.
It's crazy. Like, I opened this bag up.
Those brownie people are so nice.
I dump it out.
They were so welcoming.
13.
all this stuff comes out.
You recognize the bag that just keeps pouring shit out as a bag of holding. They don't seem to understand how it's working.
And can I tell that he's like is like looking like he knows something?
Yeah, absolutely.
I ask him, what's wrong?
It's a mighty fine bag you've got there.
Do you know what it is?
Oh, thanks.
It looks like a bag of holding to me.
What is it meant for?
Well, you put shit in it, and it stuffs it in. And you can keep it out, and then you stuff more shit in it.
So it never.
So
you don't have to buy another bag. It just keep it.
No, you just keep stuffing stuff in.
So it's like a portable toilet? You just shit in it?
I wouldn't want to do that. You
But
stick your hand in it, and the poopy comes out.
Yeah, at least that doesn't happen.
Well, you said we put shit in it.
So he shoves Mike in.
Did you say brownies? Svarda says.
No, they were more like gummy bears.
Yeah.
I know there was like this big golem guy. He was like a big, like,
Big gummy bear.
Yeah, it was really weird.
She's looking at Ulfar like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? You know, like she's kind of like giving him that look. Maybe we should head to Jynndorn, Ulfar.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea.
In the morning, we should head to the village. I'll keep a watch for the night.
I'll have Mother take a look at them. I think they've got something wrong with their heads.
My head's fine.
Everybody make a perception check. Reggie's too busy seething, staring at Greca, looking at his woman.
18.
16.
11.
11? All right. So to you, it's probably something common enough that you doesn't really stand out. But you notice, Ceahcyl, you hear it first before anybody else does. Nya, you pick up on the sound as well after you see Ceahcyl's reaction. And Reggie wasn't paying attention. He's too busy staring at Greca, staring at his woman. And you see above you, the moon gets blotted out for a quick moment. And you see the wings of a giant bird creature soar over top of the campsite.
What? What was that?
Ulfar, you had seen it too. It's just as common to you.
Oh, that's just
you know it as Aptos, and in your language it means the apparition or the pale bird. And you know it's a giant snow owl that flies across the land just about every night. And your people believe it's got a great nest in the northernmost mountain because that's always where it returns to every evening.
Well, thanks for that explanation.
not a problem.
Well, it'd be easier if it came out of him, but every night it either flies one direction or the next. But your people for years have seen this giant owl, and it's always headed up to the northern mountains.
That's the white hoo-hoo.
The white hoo-hoo?
White hoo-hoo?
What's a hoo-hoo?
Tell me more.
And Svarda looks up. It's been flying around since the days of our grandparents.
Who?
What does it do? Hoo-hoo?
You're very strange people.
Who?
An owl.
I'm
Hoo-hoo?
just fucking with you.
I start laughing.
I would think that you need to probably not smoke so much of this.
I haven't smoked yet.
I've never smoked any of it in my life. I don't even know what it tastes like. I just made it and started giving it out. You know, I was pretty popular in high school.
He did samples.
Ulfar, in your language, she says, these people, they are strange or something's wrong with them.
I would agree.
What language do they speak?
It's like a basically
worry
like
about it.
it's basically like Norwegian. Basically like a
Oh, it doesn't matter.
a
Just
Norse
asking,
form.
see if we understood.
No, I mean like so it's their version of common. So you could probably pick up some words because you do know some
Extra
common.
letters on it or something.
Yeah. So the night passes by uneventful after that. And you guys wake up in the morning and you get ready to pack up your garb and your campsite. You see, as usual, up early, chipper is Rhegard, and you see at this point in time, he's already got breakfast cooking for you guys. You guys pack up and take the tent down and everything, and repack your horses, and with your new Viking friends or Norse friends,
We're following them to their home.
you are on your way to Jynndorn. You guys are journeying throughout the day, and the weather's fairly clear. There might be like a passing like group of clouds and a small flurry or something here and there, but overall, it seems to be an uneventful day when it comes to the weather. It is probably about maybe 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, just about ready for the sun to start setting. While you guys are traveling, I need you guys all to make perception checks or survival checks, whichever one you think you might be better in. Reggie got a 24. 23.
22.
25.
22 survival.
All right, so 22.
I'm hungover. 6.
6.
25 for perception.
Yeah, you and Greca, who must be hungover because he rolled a natural 2. All the others, and Svarda and Rhegard and Ceahcyl and Nya, you all are capable of seeing it. Ceahcyl, you actually notice it first. Are you in your normal form? Yeah. Like your turtle form, not wolf form or anything? Okay. So you actually notice it first. You catch it out of the corner of your eye. You see something at first dart maybe 100 feet away from you out of your peripheral to your left, and it catches your attention. At the same time it catches your attention, Nya, you see 2 more figures move over to the left of the path, like maybe 100 feet away. At the same time, you see Rhegard and Svarda. They react to something coming from the right, something moving to the right. You hear Svarda say, "We are being followed."
Well, obviously don't want them to follow us to his home. I guess I'll get off my horse.
Right.
And look around, like do like a whole circle looking around us.
Ceahcyl, with your survival, you also pick up on a rather rank odor, and you are familiar with it being a canine scent because you take the form of a wolf so often. You are familiar with it being a canine scent, but there is something a little bit more pungent about it than just that of a wolf. And that seems to be carrying on the air current on the wind coming from the right, where you see Svarda's like looking for something.
Hey guys, I'm smelling kind of like a canine scent.
I think we should get ready. I'm guarantee we're gonna freaking end up fighting something, and don't want our little ponies to get hurt.
All right, so do you guys tell Ulfar and Greca, or
I'm sure they all see it.
you see Rhegard draws his bow? We should face him just here. Like I said, you see Rhegard standing with the bow, and he suggests trying to fight them now, or what do you guys want to do?
I think we should fight them now, so we're not bringing them back with us.
There are 3 that are kind of moving over to the right, and that's where Ceahcyl smells the canine odor coming from. And then there was another group of, you don't know how many, you know there's more than 3, but you're not sure how many, moving over to the left.
3 can fight 3, and 3 can fight 3.
Well, let's just keep walking and wait for them to
Attack.
show up.
I'm going to use my face step and go into the woods and see if I can...
Which side, left or right?
Left. Natural 20.
After you, fella.
I'm going to go run to the right. Let's go kill some shit.
Let's go kill shit. Yeah.
All right, so Nya, when you shadow step and then move towards the left, as Ulfar and Ceahcyl and Rhegard are breaking to the right.
I'm by myself.
No, you can hear the sound of heavy footsteps coming up from behind you, and you see Grelka's running in your direction.
Because he's watching you and he likes
He
your
was-
butt.
But I did...
He was looking in the direction that you went, so he was able to kind of pick up
Deduce.
when you reappeared, unless you appeared and then suddenly unless you appeared purposely behind a tree where you couldn't be seen or something like that.
No, I was just trying to get their attention.
Right. You got his attention. And when you look over, you see crouched down, trying to quickly hide behind a fallen tree. You see 2 large figures, and you recognize them as orcs.
I'm going to shoot my masterwork longbow at one.
As you get ready to do that, Ceahcyl and Ulfar, you guys move to the right and start running that way. And you see Rhegard's quickly behind you with the bow. Ceahcyl, you are still picking up on the scent of the wolf creatures. Just a little bit south of where you are, you see these two huge creatures. They almost look like the cross between like a fucking hyena and a dire wolf. And their backs are haunched, and they got really nasty looking fucking snouts and maws. And you see they got these razor sharp fucking teeth, but their eyes glow red. And with them, Ulfar, as you see Ceahcyl's locking in on the dog-like creatures, with them, you see moving around behind them a larger orc. He has his bow drawn, and he seems to be trying to position himself to take a shot. At the same time, Nya, you see Grelka breaks and goes kind of a little south where you are. And as he draws his axe, you hear him, "I see his hiding over there." You see he's heading for something else. So at this point in time, I would say roll initiative.
23 for me.
Nya, what'd you get?
16.
Ceahcyl?
13.
And you got a 23? I have a feeling this isn't going to go very well for me. At the top of the round is Ulfar. And you are over on the side with Ceahcyl with the two wargs and the orc.
All right. So I see that the orc is aiming the bow, Ceahcyl. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast the orc in the face. 17.
Yes, that's exactly what you need to hit him. He wasn't happy about that. How did he, like, you look surprised, like, how did you see him?
8 points of damage.
And you see he rolls back and tries to slide down, like, a little bit to try to get out of your sight. All right, next to go. Two guys on Nya's side. Nya, you see the two orcs that you were looking at when you kind of stand out and call them out. You see they both stand up and they're wielding great swords and they're covered in like hide armor, which is like a cross between fur and leather. They run out towards you, and as they're running, you see both of them start breathing heavy, and then you hear them shout something. And well, actually, you speak Orcish. You hear them called a groomsh in Orcish, and they go into a berserker rage, both of them. All right, and the first one's he's gonna lunge right towards you. Takes a swing with his great sword. And that is a natural 19 to hit. But you just came out of your shadow step, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That is 12 points, but because when you step out of your shadow step, you have a resistance to damage, you only take 6 of it. And then the other one comes up and tries to swing at you as well. And that is a 12 total, and he misses. Nya.
9.
Don't forget your necrotic, which for once isn't healing when it hits.
18 damage.
All right. You see you wound him. It looks like you hurt him, but you could tell that obviously because he's a barbarian. He has a resistance against some of it, but not. Actually, what I need to know is your necrotic damage. He doesn't get resistance against. What was your necrotic?
It was a 6.
It was a 6. All right. No, he doesn't get resistance against it, so he actually takes the full necrotic damage. Ceahcyl.
So, how far away are they?
They're from you. They're about 40 feet.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the orc that Timmy hit.
All right.
He needs to make a wisdom save.
Naturally, it's a 16. That would give him a 17.
8 points of damage.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to turn into a dire wolf.
All right. Ceahcyl, you turn and you see the two wolf-like creatures, wargs, I'm just going to say, even though Ceahcyl doesn't know what they're called, you see the two wargs. They focus in on you, and they both run at you and attempt to attack you, seeing that you turned into a wolf. And the first one, like, it goes to lunge at you, and you kind of move out of the way, and it just, like, bites at the ground. The second one does manage to get purchase on you, though. And you need to make a strength saving throw. And you take 6 points of damage. Well, your wolf form takes 6 points of damage.
The strength saving throw is 11.
Is it? I was going to say, is it higher than a 12? I assumed it. All right, so you are knocked prone. Zvarda and Grelka. And Zvarda is going to shoot an arrow at... She actually sees that Ceahcyl's getting ganged up on, so she's going to shoot an arrow at Ceahcyl. I mean, at the warg by Ceahcyl. Got a 13. It needed a 14. Next to go is Grelka, and Grelka, you see he raises his axe, and he goes full sprinting and jumps over this fucking, like, group of boulders, and on his way down, you'd see he, like, swings, like, low below him with his great axe. He's going for a relentless attack, or reckless attack. He hits for full damage on the die roll, so that's 12 plus 4, 16 points of damage on the... You hit something and you hear somebody scream, and then you see two other humans, like, get up and, like, try to run away from the other direction. But he didn't kill the thing that he was going after. Next to go is the orc that you and Ulfar have been attacking. And Ulfar, you see this, like, mark appear right here on your chest, like on your armor. And you see it glow and kind of pulsates, and you see it's a bleeding eye. You see the orc stands up and fucking draws his bow and shoots an arrow at you. He missed horribly. He rolled a natural 2, and it goes flying past you over your shoulder, and then he takes another shot at you. And that is a natural 14, which gives him a 20 to hit. And you see the arrow flies and strikes you. And you take an extra D6 points of damage from the hunter's mark. Fucking 10 points of damage, Ulfar. All right, you see Rhegard. He looks over in the direction where Nya and Grelka are at first. He seems to think that you guys might be okay for the time being. So he holds his hand up and he launches a scorching ray. You see flames fly from his fingertips, and it goes towards the one warg, and it hits with a 15. I mean, not scorching ray. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's firebolt. All right, and he hits him for 1 point of damage. The big hit, Reggie. The big hit. You wait to go and fucking end up scratching the thing. So where Grelka jumped up, you see the human that he hit. The guy, like, rolls back. It takes a wild swing with his sword towards Grelka, and he misses. And you see the other two jump up, and they try stabbing it. Well, not jump up, but they, like, kind of run back towards and try to help their friend, and they try stabbing at Grelka. No, and no. Man, these fucking dice suck. Ulfar.
How far away am I from...
So you ran 30 feet when you first moved, and I'm assuming you went 30 last round. So you're about 40 feet away from him. You're about the same distance that Ceahcyl is away from the other guys. Well, no, the other wargs, they just ran up on Ceahcyl, so he's locked in combat with him. But he's further back because he's attacking you with a bow.
All right, well, I'm going to Misty behind him and then cast Globe of Darkness.
All right, Misty Step is 30 feet.
How much did you say?
He's about 40 feet away. But that doesn't mean that you could. I think the Globe of Darkness has a range of like 60 feet.
All right. I run 10 feet, drop the Globe of Darkness on him, and then Misty Step behind him.
Next to go is 2 barbarians by Nya. One of them is going to swing at her, and the other one's going to swing at her, and neither of them hit. I will let Ceahcyl go.
So I'm going to do Primal Savagery
Okay.
and bite at the one I just bit at.
Okay.
That's a stank 20.
Oh, yeah, you got it. No, I'm wondering if you're going to kill it or not.
9 points of acid damage.
All right. You do not kill it, but it's not a happy camper. The 2 wargs, and they will both go, obviously, after Ceahcyl. Natural 20 on the first one. One of them actually got you, Ceahcyl. And the other one rolled a 5. So basically it's the equivalent of getting hit by both. And you need to roll a strength check again.
It was 15, right?
Yes. Yeah, it was actually 12.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah. All right. So altogether you take 16 points of damage, Ceahcyl. Wargs fucking hurt, dude. They do 2d6 plus 3. So on a crit, that's 46 plus 3. Svarta is going to shoot an arrow at the unwounded one. God damn, she sucks, dude. I don't know how she lived so long. All right, and Grelka is going to swing at the fighters that he was
Well, she's got Grelka
still fighting.
and Ulfar with him.
Yeah, that's true. He just hits the fighter. And that is 13 points of damage.
I'm going to swing my great axe.
All right.
Yeah, I missed.
You missed?
Yep.
What'd you get?
9.
Altogether?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you missed. Orc Ranger, that is by you. So as soon as he moves, because he's going to move, I will roll the D8. You want to roll the D8? Roll the damage, Tim.
5.
How much was it? 5?
5.
He's going to... Now I think he realizes what's going on. And I'm going to have him make a dexterity check and use his movement to try to get outside the globe. Give him a disadvantage, because that's what he's supposed to have. So I will assign... What's your charisma score?
+5.
All right, so I'll assign a 15. to it. So he would have made it if it wasn't a disadvantage, but with a natural 1, he trips and falls down into the globe of darkness. All right, Reggie. Rhaegard's a little concerned about his buddy Ceahcyl here. He knows Ceahcyl's tough, but you hear the sound of like a screaming bolt come flying out towards him as he casts Witch's Bolt.
Well, I tried.
Better hope you didn't try too hard.
Natural 1. Are you fucking serious?
He missed.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, you know, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense anyway, because like you're just this big rolling pile of fucking blood and fur with the 3 of you. The 2 humans that are fighting Grelka, and the wounded one is going to take a swing at him. And that is an 18 to hit, and he hits Grelka. All right, somebody hit the big guy. Oh my God. For a whopping 4 points of damage, Grelka takes 2. All right, and the other guy takes a swing. And that one hits 2. This guy got him for 10, so he takes 5. I'm sorry, Ulfar.
Booming blade again.
All right.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
It's called a natural motherfuck.
Yeah, our term for this is natural motherfuck.
17 points of damage.
Nice, dude. Nice. You see he falls to the ground, and he's saying, because you can see in the globe. You see he falls to the ground, and he does not fucking look good, dude.
Does that mean the booming blade?
Yeah, basically when he stands up to do anything, he's dead. Unless you roll horrible. Absolutely horrible. Nya. Oh, no. The 2 barbarians by Nya. And the first one is going to swing his greatsword towards you. And he misses horribly. The second one swings at you. Natural 20. I'm sorry, Nya. All right. So that is natural motherfuck, but it's not exciting, so I don't say it on their behalf. All right. Listen, the damage is so impressive, I don't even want to tell you. It was a total of 10. He rolled a 1 and a 5, and he gets a +4. So half of that, you take 3 points of damage from a crit.
So 51.
All right. Next to go is Nya. You're going
I'm
towards...
going to make this a critical attack
All right.
on the one that hit me.
All right. So make sure you roll your necrotic damage separate,
Okay.
because that's going to be at full damage.
38.
How much of that was necrotic?
8. No, 10. 10 of it was.
10 of it was necrotic. So 24. And he goes rolling back, screaming, holding his abdomen. Ah, the weak girl is not so weak. Ceahcyl.
Plain old attack on the one I've been fighting with.
All right.
13.
13. That does not hit. You missed by 1. All right.
It's not like me.
Sounds about right.
The 2 wargs. And the one that you're wrestling with is going to take a shot at you. And he misses horribly. And the other one's going to go after you. And that one got a 17 altogether. 15 plus... Well, I'm sorry. It'd actually be more than that. They get a +5. I don't know why I've been saying they get a +2. So either way, that would be 22. But I know it hits anyway because you're in wolf form, right? 12 points of damage, Ceahcyl. Zvarda is going to shoot an arrow at the unwounded one by you, the one that her and Reggie can't seem to hit. Natural 20! She fucking got a natural motherfuck!
It's about motherfuck time.
I know, right? That's why I'm so excited. Yay! Oh, she almost got full damage, too. So 19 points of damage altogether. And you hear a yelp as you see the warg, the one unwounded warg on top of you is now more wounded than the other one is. Next to go is Grelka. You see he takes a swing at the one human that he's been pursuing. And there's nobody there for him to hit. Oh, well, you know what? Okay, he didn't critically harm himself. As he swings and the human rolls out of the way and you hear the sound of the metal great axe cracking off the rock. All right, Tim, roll your booming damage.
6.
6? All right. You see as the orc stands up, he just suddenly hear the thunderous sound and all of his bones break and he falls to the ground dead. And you see the mark that was on your front breast disappears. No, now it's Rhaegard's turn. I guess he's just going to firebolt one of the wargs. And he hits. All right. Yeah, he hit something. For a big, whopping, devastating 2 points of damage. You know, I could action surge. Why not? Fuck it. I'm going to action surge.
You go, Reg.
I'm going to shoot another firebolt at it. Yes, I got an 18. All right. Way to go, Reggie. For 1 point of damage, you motherfucker. Fucking A. God, fuck. I'm trying, see? I'm trying. The two guys that are fighting Grelka.
Okay, fella. Since I gave you a nickname, doesn't mean you have to give me a nickname. And it's not C, it's Ceahcyl.
You're a wolf. So he... amongst all the yelping.
Well, from that Yeti, he should know what I'm talking about.
I did. I just sounded like the Yeti, didn't I? One of them hits Grelka and the other one does not. And the one that hits him does. How? My God, you think as long as I've been playing D&D, I know the difference between an 8 and a 10-sided die.
He's been playing just as long as he can.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you would think 40-some years, you know. So 6 points of damage. He takes 3.
Not when you're blind.
True. All right, top of the round. Ulfar.
All right, I'm going to come out of the globe of darkness and
Your dark closet.
look over at the wargs. I'm going to take a shot at a warg with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Not the one that he's locked in with. 19 hit.
All right, that hits. He's actually locked with both of them, but it doesn't matter.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. All right, you slay the one and cleave through, causing some pretty damn good damage to the other one. And the other one takes another 7 points. It kind of like rolls off of you, Ceahcyl. You see like its ribs are exposed and stuff, and the other one just drops dead. All right, next to go, well, would be her, but so she's not even by you. So it's your turn, Ceahcyl.
Another primal savagery.
All right.
15.
It hits.
Fuck no. 3 points of damage.
How do you finish it? You see the warg falls to the ground with its head half ripped off.
After Ceahcyl rips his head off, he turns back into turtle form. He's got fucking a wolf head stuck in his mouth because he forgot to spit it out. So now you see this turtle form. He's got a fucking wolf hanging out of his mouth.
You hear Rhaegar. Ah!
Sorry. And it's Ceahcyl, not C, you son of a bitch.
I'm
No,
sorry.
Reggie.
All right, now it's your attack.
19.
19, you hit. I'm assuming you're going towards the same guy you've been beating on.
Yeah. 16 damage.
16 damage. Yeah, how much of that is?
It was 6.
6. All right, so he takes 10. Ooh, you're getting him down there, honey. These guys have as many hit points as you do, actually. The one at your by takes a swing at you. And no, he doesn't. And the other one swings at you. And he does hit with a 24. And that is 8 points of damage. You take 4. And Grelka is going to... He gets really mad after swinging at the rock and hitting it and swings at the other guy. Get over here! And he hits with a 17. 12 plus 5. Right. He does 8 points of damage, and you see the guy's head go rolling across the ground. But he took exactly what he needed to take him. All right, and next to go is Varda. And she turns, and since she sees that that's handled over there, she turns to the side with her bow, and she is going to shoot at one of the orcs that Nya is fighting. She's going to shoot at the unwounded one. And that guy, she actually hits. She hit something, guys. for a big whopping 6 points of damage.
Yay.
He takes 3. Reggie. He just throws his bow down and draws his sword and goes running towards Nya. You know, it's going to take him around to get there. But on his way there, he is going to cast Blade Ward on himself, which gives him the same resistance that a barbarian gets. The Human by Grelka. And he's going to take a swing at Grelka, and he misses horribly. All right. Next is Ulfar.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch Blast one of the orcs.
All right. Just so you know, I'm assuming you guys are moving your full movement before you attack.
Yes, plus Eldritch Blast has like 150 foot.
Right.
range.
But technically, you guys are almost 200 feet away from each other, so that makes up for it if you're doing your full movement.
20 to hit, right?
Oh yeah, 20 hits. Yeah.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
Nice. And the good thing about it is that is magical damage. All right. Nya. Technically, the barbarians go, but I'll let you.
Just let them go first.
All right. Well, he takes the one that you've been locked in combat with takes a swing at you. And an 18 that hits. 4.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield.
On her?
Yeah.
A reaction?
Yeah, bonus.
Okay. All right. And you see as he hits you, Nya, you see just as the blade's about to connect, you see Illyark's trick go off in front of you.
You just hear me say Ceahcyl.
You're welcome.
I hear you, but I don't see you.
You get a.
No, that's Shield of Faith.
That's it.
Yeah, Shield is a reaction.
As a bonus action, I can do
Yeah, use bonus action.
Oh, you use Shield of Faith. Okay. All right. No, because Shield is instantaneous and is only... That's what Illyark does when, like, you guys swing at him and it's just enough to hit him. He fucking throws his shield up.
I don't think I could do.
I didn't go yet. Or is
Nya.
that the other one? All right. The other one's not going yet.
No, the first one missed, the second one hit you, but the shield might cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
19.
19 hits.
11 damage.
11 damage.
And 6 was the necrotic.
Nya, how do you finish him?
Cut his head off.
All right. It was just enough to kill him, by the way, so you didn't cleave to the other one.
About damn fucking time.
Ceahcyl. So why didn't you cast Long Strider on yourself and move double your... Or take a dash action.
I'll take a dash action.
And that gives you, what, 120 feet?
So I should be in range then.
Yeah, you'll be in range next round. Svarta, she's going to shoot an arrow at the barbarian. Misses horribly. Grelka is going to swing at the human that he's fighting. Ooh, that one's not good. You hear him scream and swing at the human, and the guy goes running, and when he does, his fucking great axe slips out of his hand and bounces down around the rocks. So he just takes his fists and goes after the guy. Reggie! As he's closing in, because he's still got another round before he gets close enough to attack. As he's closing in, you see he launches a witch's bolt at the one that's fighting Nya, the other barbarian. And that hits with a total of 16. All right, so that's 8 points. The human by Grelka. He's going to take a swing at Grelka. And he actually hits him. Oh, poor guy. Now he's going to beat his face in the ground. And he does 6 points after damage reduction. Ulfar.
Still running. 15.
15 hits. You're trying to go after the barbarian, right? Yep, 15 hits the barbarian.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. Eldritch Blast. All right, that's what I thought.
As I'm running towards him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nya.
18.
Yes, ma'am.
15 damage. 4 was necrotic.
4 of it was necrotic. So he's going to swing at you. And he does not. Ceahcyl.
A flaming sphere. How close are any of them close together?
There is one barbarian and one human. The human is by Grelka. The barbarian is by her.
I'm going to throw it at the barbarian.
And he needs to make a dexterity save. So that would be a total of 16. He has got a 13 and a +3 to his dexterity.
That was 5, so he takes 2 points of damage.
Hey, it's 2 fucking points you didn't have before.
Damage, fire damage. Yeah.
Zvarda and Grelka. Zvarda is going to shoot an arrow at the one that you just shot at. Well, it gives her a 15. She rolled a 12. Actually, it gives her a 16. And that is 4 points of damage. Christ. Makes this barbarian seem like he's like, now I know how the monsters feel when they're fighting Nya. Reggie. As Reggie approaches, he is going to leap up and he is going to swing with his long sword towards the one that's fighting Nya.
Swing, Reggie.
That's a 19 to hit. All right, 9 points of damage. Ulfar, you should be able to be there by now.
Sure. So I'm going to take a whack at Booming Blade. 17 to hit.
All right, what are you attacking? You're attacking the orc barbarian?
Yeah.
Or the human that Grelka was fighting?
I'm going to attack the human.
All right, so you went after the one that's by Grelka, went to help him.
9 points of damage.
9 points. When you swing at him, he's like kind of like looking around. This guy's looking kind of scared now. You know, he's got 2 fucking Vikings and friggin' a crazy turtle thing, and this guy's getting a little scared now. This guy's not looking good. Ceahcyl.
Going to pull out my masterwork longbow and shoot at him with one of the poison-filled arrows.
Ah, very good.
No, I don't. Let's see who I hit with it.
Oh, no.
No, I don't.
Okay, thank God.
So this is Ceahcyl's first time really like using one of these poison tip things. So he kind of just, when he goes to knock it, it kind of like flips backwards.
Well, yeah, because he's not used to the weight of it.
Right.
Well, sorry, guys. I tried.
It's all right. I'm more worried about this, Rhegard says as he holds his shield up by the sphere. Zvarda and Grelka. And Zvarda is going to shoot a bow at the human. And she does not. Jesus Christ. And Grelka doesn't even bother picking up his axe. He's just going to fucking jump on this dude and try beating his face into the rock. And that is a 16 to hit. He hits. You see, like, so you ran up and you started helping Grelka, Ulfar. And you see as you get there, you see he just like fucking punches this dude so hard when he's distracted by you that he literally crushes his head between the rock and his fist. When the blood starts spurting out of the guy's head, he's still wild with rage and he just keeps beating his head against the rock, screaming.
Some wild company you keep, huh, fella?
Hell yeah, good fight.
Do you see this, elf girl? Do you see it?
Your back is... She's... just stop.
Reggie's going to stab this son of a bitch with his sword. That would be if he hit it in the first place. There's a 12 total. All right, Mama, it's your attack.
12 doesn't make it, so.
So goes Ulfar.
Who am I close to?
There's just one person left, and that's you were by the human. So you got like you can make your movement and still get an attack in if you go up by where the orc is by Nya.
Okay.
Or you could use an Eldritch Blast, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to stab him. 11 to hit.
Nope. He sees you coming and kind of like moves his side. This motherfucker's flanked though. He's got Nya and Reggie around him. So he's at a disadvantage no matter what. All right, Nya.
I'm sorry, Tim.
There.
Yeah, I missed. 11.
Damn. All right. Ceahcyl.
Ceahcyl moves the sphere a little bit.
Saving throw is natural 20 on his saving throw.
Motherfucker.
It's the only natural 20 any of them rolled. No, that's not true. One of them crit on Nya before.
He takes 3 points.
All right. His attack, so...
No. That's a bonus.
Oh, yeah, that's your bonus action.
I hit with this. I fucking pull the arrow back.
All right.
Second time's a charm, fellas and lady, and everybody else that's listening.
You go, Ceahcyl.
22, motherfucker.
All right.
I'm going to make that a motherfucking crit, y'all.
All right. Here we're going to turn it into a natural motherfucker.
Natural?
It's a sunderfuck.
That's a sunder motherfuck.
And he needs to make a constitution save, DC, what, 12 for the poison?
I'm trying to do math over here.
Oh.
Yeah. He needs to make a con save.
Yeah, but is it a 12? I think it's on my phone. I think
Is he doing mind spell or?
no, it's the poison. It's on my phone. I wrote all your items down on my phone.
I never wrote any of my shit down.
DC 12, Constitution poison. And he rolls a 10 total with his bonus. All right, so you add an extra 2d6.
15 points of damage.
All right, you see the arrow flies and strikes him, Ceahcyl, and like you hit him in the throat, and it kills him anyway. And then right after it kills him, you see the poison start bubbling out.
Wow, look at that, guys. That's fucking weird, huh?
Look at it bubble.
They fall to the ground dead. The party has defeated the encounter. What do you guys do?
Get back on our horses and keep going.
Get back on our horses.
I guess search the bodies. I'm going to search the bodies, I guess.
All right, make an investigate check. Which bodies are you searching? Because you've got bodies all over the place.
Intact.
All right, and you see the lantern lights up. Ulfar, you see when Ceahcyl says the word in Dak, you see the lantern on the end of his staff, like lights up. You see there's like this weird mystical glow around everything. Ceahcyl, you see on the necks of these orcs, the lantern reveals to you guys 2 burnings you did not see before of the Eye of Groomsh.
Well, that's different, huh?
You're not sure what it means, but you see like, this scarred eye. And as you guys are searching the bodies, do you guys go search the leader over there as well? Or
Yeah, search everybody.
as you guys search the bodies, on the leader, you find
It's the one that
it was the one that Tim killed. On the leader, you find a note.
she reads Orcish, so she's the note.
I read the note.
The note is in Orcish, and you see it is a
Is that a Goblish?
Sure.
Oh, you can't read it. We got to find somebody to read it.
you see it is a contract, a bounty for the 3 of you put out by Illgradys.
Not another one of these goddamn things.
And the reward is a 1,000 gold per one of you that they bring back to Illgradys, dead or alive.
Hey, friends, who's in gratis?
He's a douche. He
What?
goes by
What name did you just say?
Potatoes Illgradys.
Zvarda said when you...
I don't know. It sounded like all good.
Ulfar, that is the one that they call the Sorrow. Remember the stories Grandma told?
What, are you guys related?
Oh, we are from a clan. He is the son of the elder and her husband.
Oh, you got like sister cousins and stuff? That's weird.
Well, Yolger is my mother's 3rd cousin. My mother would be 3rd in line for elder.
So you guys would be brother cousins?
And you see Grelka looks over his. Aye, no, that would be us. I am his first cousin. His father is my father's brother, but we were raised together. And he like pats him on the shoulder.
I'm learning a lot the last day or so. You guys are fucking weird.
Rhaegard's like, it's not any different than home.
There's only 2 turtles in the Vale, and it's my parents.
Oh no, so no, actually, there's not. There's a whole the whole Mortesta clan is there.
Oh,
so like
Christ!
Your aunts and your uncles and your cousins, they're actually all there as well.
Hey, maybe we're cousins.
Ceahcyl says.
So in the kingdom, there's like
I can kind of see a resemblance.
This is some hillbilly shit now, guys.
like each family has like 100 to 150 members. Yours more so because when somebody in your family has children, it's usually 7 or 8 of them or 9 of them. Whereas like if the Lydirs have children, it's usually like one every 15, 20 years. If, very rare do they have more than one child. The halflings though, like the fondle bars and such, there's tons of them little bastards.
Probably like fucking rabbits.
All right. So you find the note. You also find 50 silver and 25 gold. Well, if you guys got a bounty on your heads, you might want to move We might want to go through the night.
Yeah, are your people going to want to hand us in? They find out?
We are no servant of anyone,
Okay.
and Yolja will know what to do.
Yeah, you guys probably don't even know the person that did it, but he wants us dead.
Aye, the story of the sorrow is very old. Yeah, as Varda says.
Well, it's very true, so...
We thought it was a myth.
No, we've...
A reason to keep us out of the orc hold.
No, we've seen shit.
Svarta, she kind of like walks over, and now she feels useful, and she will cast Cure Light Wounds on Ulfar. Heals him 8, which brings him up to 42. All right, and Gralka, he doesn't care. And he as you guys are starting to get ready and start moving, and I don't know if you guys want to replenish arrows, just take them off of the orc or whatever. Gralka's like looking at you and smiling. I like me a strong woman. I'm right here, Rhaegar says. Why do I find myself saying this all the time? I'm right here.
Fred, we can see where you are.
I don't say anything.
He's a puny one for a human, eh?
Isn't he? Man, I tell ya.
He was a zombie, or is a zombie.
Who we talking about?
I'm right here.
Reggie, we're not talking to you.
No, you're talking about me when I'm right here.
It wasn't about, he was somebody
Hey,
with Reggie.
Hey, guys, did you know he was a zombie
And
once?
I killed him.
He was a zombie.
I literally...
And he was resurrected. That's
Upstairs.
a long story.
Yeah, don't...
You're confusing me and
have
kind
a-
of scaring me. Is he hexed?
No, he's not hexed.
That's just his boyish
That's
good
magic
looks.
that, healed him.
We only like one kind of magic, and it's the magic of the gods.
Oh, sex? No, okay.
Yeah, I wish.
There are some in our tribe that are blessed by the gods. Ulfar is one of them.
What, he's a god?
Yes, I am a god.
So what are you going to tell us this?
Yeah.
No, he is not.
I thought we were brother cousins over here.
Yeah.
No, he's a hexblade.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So is he a god or a hexblade?
He's made a pact with the god Freya, and in return, Freya gives him his magic. I'm going to say, for time's sake here, that you guys, if you are going to travel through the night, you guys will reach the village by mid-morning the next day, as opposed to the night the following day. So as you guys approach the village of Jynndorn, you see it's a settlement where there is a big central longhouse in the center, and around it you see there are several either like wooden type structures with straw roofs or wooden roofs. Ulfar's house where the elder stays is one of the better built houses in the settlement, but there's a total of about maybe 25 houses in the settlement, plus there's like a stable and I'd call it a market stand. It's not like some place where you go and you can buy like, horses and shit. It is, like they sell produce and food, and if you need arrowheads, there's shit like that there that you can get. But it's not like, you're in a big city or a bigger town. Yeah, it's like Nicholas's stand, the pickle vendor almost, but it's got like a little variety of things. And you see as you arrive into town, you see there is a rowdy type of people here. There's kids fighting each other with wooden swords and shields in the street. They're like cracking each other in the legs and across the back and stuff. And instead of the parents yelling, you see they're encouraging them. Hit harder, and the father's like, you're going to be a weak one. Come on, make him bleed, boy. You see the girls are running around and they seem to be like moving bolts of cloth and stuff like that, going about their daily business. And as you guys like arrive in town, they look at the group of you guys really strange. You see particularly one of the girls, one of the little girls is like staring at Ceahcyl, and she's like holding this bolt of cloth. She's got a little dirty face and stuff, and she looks at Ulfar and smiles. She knows them. She recognizes them, obviously, but like she sees Nya, and then she sees Rhegard, and then when she sees Ceahcyl, you see she's like, And she's like frozen, not in fear, but in complete awe. And she's like, "Are you somebody's pet?" He talks!
Well, the last time I checked, I was nobody's pet.
Do you see that, Ulfar? He talks!
Yes, friend. He's a tortoise.
A tour what?
I think he said he was like kind of like a turtle person.
What's a third person?
You know, like the big sea turtles that we see in the ocean?
Aye.
Yeah, he's like part turtle, part man.
As that's happening, Ulfar, you see your father. You know, he's a big burly guy, big beard, you know, graying black hair, and he's wearing his blacksmith apron and his pants, and he's got his tool bag in his hand, and he walks out of the house, and he looks and sees the commotion, and at first he nods at you and Grelka and Zvarda, and then he stops and,
"Father, come meet my turtle friend. He drink good mead with me."
he opens the door to your house and goes, "Dear, Ulfar has brought some friends." And he shuts the door and comes walking over, and he studies. "Now look at the lot of you." And he stares at you, Ceahcyl. Not like in a menacing way. You remind me of someone, boy.
Yeah. Who would that be?
Someone I met some time ago, when I was but a boy.
Did he have a long beard?
Aye, you did.
That was my grandfather. Graham.
It's a rare thing to see one of your kind.
That's what I'm told.
To see twice in a lifetime. I am blessed by the gods. My boy, where did these people come from?
They came up from north. We were out, searching and, scouting around, and they were out camping, and we came across, and I was like, "Come, friends, drink mead." And we had a very good night of drinking mead and killing ogres and orcs and wargs, and it was a great time.
Thor has blessed you with a good time.
Yes, always good time. Fighting and mead.
And she looks like a sturdy one.
Yes, she has good bones.
Excuse my manners, I am Grinfall.
I am Nya.
Ceahcyl.
Rhegard, sir. Rhegard. You look familiar too, boy.
His name's Reggie.
Please, I stand here gawking like an idiot. Go into the longhouse. Get yourself a mead and some food. My wife will be by to greet you. She is the elder of the village.
Do you have any fish?
Thank you.
No fish. Fish suck.
I'll be with you soon, my boy. I have fixed a couple of cartwheels, and then when I'm done with that, I'll be joining you.
Father, would you like some mead?
I've got some work to do, my boy.
That's the best time to drink mead is when lurking.
You listen to your mother too much. Just like her. So you guys go walking into the longhouse, and it's your basic traditional Viking longhouse. Big giant fire in the center with a table bar that's built around it, and there's chairs and there's couches and there's blanket piles and there's shields hanging on the fucking inside, and it's just like a mead hall. You see two big chairs at the end of it where the leaders sit during feasts or meetings and such, and there's people moving about in there, and you see this girl comes walking up, and she looks at Ulfar and she kind of smiles. She's like, "Would you like the normal?"
Aye. Lots of mead. Bring the barrels out.
And she waves her hand, and you see one of the other burlier, older guy. "I got it." Gets him a barrel of mead. Now, a barrel of mead isn't like a barrel of beer. It's, it's only maybe a quarter keg as we would be able to recognize it. And set some cups down. "And what about you, miss?" the guy says.
I'll take some mead.
And then you see the wench, she nods. "All right, I'll bring some food out. I'll bring some out." And when they bring food out, it's like dried meats and fats and some vegetables. There's really not many fruits that they have around here.
"Mother, where are you? Come out and drink some mead with my friends."
A few moments later, this older woman, she's not old and rickety. She's probably about 64, 65, but she's a pretty hearty North woman. She's built like a brick shit house. She's got a strange beauty about her for her age and her size. And you see she's got graying, reddish brown hair. And, she's dressed in a bit better furs, like the furs of white wolves or bears or some sort of white furred creature. And around her neck, you see all sorts of amulets and talismans that were either handmade or passed down. And her eyes are like a piercing blue. And when she walks in, she looks at Ulfar and she leans down and gives him a kiss on the cheek as she takes his mug of mead from him. And she walks over and sits in her chair and she's, "Come forward."
Oh, hi.
And you would be?
Oh, I'm Ceahcyl.
Ceahcyl?
I am Nya.
Nya? Sir Rhegard, Montier.
Reggie.
Reggie. Sure.
This is Bub.
Bub,
Pull out the fire beetle.
my name is Yalger. You know my boy, Ulfar.
Yeah, we're cousins.
Ulfar, tell me how you came about. Did you find any more of the dead creatures?
We found a group of them, but we found these guys when we were out scouting. And we saw them, they had a fire in the tent, and we were like, "Oh, hey, friends, let's drink some mead." So we had a very good party, and we did much mead drinking. And then when we were coming back, we fought some orcs and some orcs, and it was a very good fight.
I knew he drank more mead, Grelka says as he holds up his glass.
Mead, very good.
That is a very accurate story your son told.
I did not raise my boy to be a liar. So tell me, why is one of your kind up at the swamps?
Mother, he's one of those turtle peoples.
Yes, did you come in on a boat?
Nah, it's a long story.
Mother, he's half turtle.
He is not a turtle, son. He is a species called the turtle.
But he looks like a turtle.
No, the turtle.
Okay. Yeah, I'll drink some mead and I'll take you for your word.
It is an O, my boy, not a you. They are the descendants of the tortoise.
Isn't that what a turtle is?
No, you are not a ranger. I do not expect you to understand. One is a cousin to the other. But an ancestor and all.
So they can't swim.
Oh, they can swim.
So it's a turtle.
Oh, no, the turtle.
I don't know how to swim, but I'll let you continue.
I'm very confused, Grelka says. Here, I'll drink with you. Pours you some more mead.
Break out the fire water.
And he moves a chair closer to you. And Reggie sits down between you and him.
Reggie, you gotta chill out there, fella. Golly.
And you look like a friend of mine.
Who's that friend?
You're related to Sir Solstice.
Yes, he's my uncle.
I could imagine you were related. I don't see too many of you around here.
Yeah, he's my uncle. He's still alive.
He better be. He's supposed to be bringing me some rum.
I'm sure he's on his way down with that rub.
And what kind of rum would that be? And you notice she looks around at the party when she says that.
It's that prickly rub or whatever it's called.
Prickly balls rum.
There it is. You know, when you shave and it starts to grow back.
But it gets you drunk, but you grow hair.
Reggie leans in your ear. It's Razorvine.
Razor vine, see? It's prickly.
Yes, Razorvine. Yes, you know. Your blonde boy is a smart one.
Oh, thanks.
You think I did not see that, you idiot. Sorry, my lady. You do not belong to me. You may call me Yalger or you may call me Elder. Only one can call me mother.
Aye, because she's my mother.
We don't want to take her.
So where do you come from?
Yeah, Ceahcyl, where do we come from?
My parents?
Yeah, my mom and dad.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
She
Too long to tell.
picks up her mead. Grelka! Zvada! Go find something to do. You can get out of here too. And she sends the servants off. Go help the stable master or something.
Make sure you leave me an extra barrel of beer.
And tell him that the mead hall is closed till I say so.
What?
And you see whoever's in there gets up and leaves. Once they leave the room.
Bob, stop. You're not supposed to be eating jerky. Get it back here.
You sure he's not eating your Pepe?
Gotta get a belly ache.
You see this little beetle with a glowing butt eating the fat on the table.
Why is there a bug on my table?
Don't touch Bubs.
Oh, that's Beelzebub. He's my friend.
He
Now
lives in
you're
his
all
church.
going to sit here, and I will tell you, you are in the Hall of Odin. We do not lie in these halls.
We didn't lie. We just didn't say much.
Yes, but you do not lie to me.
If I lied, I would say something that I lied about.
There are no settlements north of here, and there is no reason for a turtle to be in the north at all.
I know it's cold.
Well, we're here. We have something we have to do.
Unless you're a sea turtle. Because sea turtles like the cold.
So I'm going to assume that you've all had something to do with the disturbances that we've been hearing coming from the north. So you're just going to tell me that you landed on a boat and climbed a 300-foot tall cliff to get to the hold of Borgresh?
We're going after the sorrow before it ruins our home and kills our families.
As you say that, you see Grenfall, your father, enters the hall. He looks at his wife and he sees the look on her face, and he kind of looks at the group of you like, "Are you upsetting me, lady?" "No, it's fine. Sit."
She asked us to tell her the truth, and we're telling her what's up.
"And what do you know of the Sada?"
He's a prick.
I don't know shit. I'm just sitting here drinking my mead, listening to these stories. As long as there's fighting involved, it's all good.
He likes to kill people and he wants to go bring his dad back to life. Or is that the sorrow? Wait, is his dad?
Illyark is the grim.
Yeah, I'm not sure if can we tell them what happened? So I guess I'm going to tell her everything that happened from where we lived and then how we got here and how we got here and this and that. What basically we have to do if we ever want to even go home.
See, I told you it was a long story.
So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I know of the sorrow. I've heard this story my entire life. And so did my mother and my grandmother. You see, there was at one point in time several more towns and villages here. Across all of this land. A fair amount of them orc villages. It was part of an orcish nation known as the Ilgard, at which the Borgresh sat at the head of. Are you familiar with that name?
Borgresh. Yes.
This is what I have a problem with. You see, the sorrow came and slayed everyone he could, and wiped out entire families, towns, villages, and he rose them all behind him to build himself an army to go after the Borgresh hold. His own hold. The only reason our settlement is still here, as well as Vilwyr, and one more settlement further down by the lakes, is there was a paladin, one whose name we did not know or has been lost in time. But there is one thing we do know, is he bore the same shield that your knight friend there carries. It was a little different, but that symbol has been drawn within the pages for quite some time. And you see she gets up and finds this old book that's got a vellum almost. And when she turns the pages to it,
Book. Oh, I can't wait. It's a book.
she opens it up and you see where it's talking about the paladin. You see almost a duplicate of the Montier family symbol. You see, he saved our people as well as some, but we believe he eventually likely fell to the sorrow and was risen as one of his own. This went on for some time. It was not until the appearance of a great silver worm. Are you familiar with that?
Something similar to that, yeah.
It was when he arrived that they say that the sorrow was felled. He brought with him some great artifact. We not know what it was, but it was said that in the hand of the silver dragon, it burnt the souls of the undead to crusts.
Was it this?
And I hold up the lantern.
I'd not know. There was never said what the artifact was. And you see, we were told that the Guardians trapped the Death Knight, Sorrow, and imprisoned him. And at first we did not know what they were the guardians of. But then as time has passed, Salus has opened himself up to me, and he has trusted me, which I hope you will begin to do. And he told me stories of a place that my grandmother would whisper about. A place called Val Telvarhath, which in the local language means the valley forgotten from time. It was a mystical place, but supposedly they guard the entrance to this valley. And it was the Vorgesh oath to keep any from entering, and that is why the Sorrow wanted to destroy everything. It is said that the orcs of Borgresh hold either abandoned or vanished without trace after the Sorrow came, as if they were whisked away by the dragon, many people think. And you see, that was bad for these lands. You see, the orcs of the old Borgresh hold, they caused no harm. The locals, in fact, felt protected. The land, the people, they served as our police if ever there was a heavy threat. We always knew that the Borgresh would come. And in times of strife, when the winters were particularly harsh and long, they would share their stock and their extra harvest, what they would gain from their hunts. And then they started to have yearly hunts. They taught us to stock up enough for several villages, and one prime season time when the herds would move. For us, for orcs, they were benevolent and beneficial. Yet there were those who threatened to harm the land, and it was some of their own. But this I can say, it as benevolent and honorable as the Borgresh were, their justice was swift, savage, unyielding, and their war chief was legendary in his relentlessness. It was said that he himself was as strong as a whole army of men. These are rumors, but it is said to be true in the sagas. Unlike other orcs, though, the Borgresh did not worship the one-eyed beast, the demon known as Grumsh, like many of the other settlements did around here. No, the Borgresh flew the banner of the Red Templar, and they served a bloody god, but a man of honor in their mind. But these are stories told by the elders before me, and these are all we know. In times we worry more about surviving now. You see, these lands were once vibrant and full, and now they are abandoned. People do not know. The one protector that we did have after the disappearance of the Borgresh, it was said some Goliaths came and slayed. And we know not much of what's happened then. Now we just hope the frost giants don't get too brave, or the Yeti too hungry. We have even talked about moving our settlement, joining with the town, Vilwyr. It is harsh out here, and that is why I do not find too much faith in people who wander from the north without a good story to tell. There is nothing there. So please tell me you've got a good story.
I tell her about the veil. I tell her about how we went on a hunt with Illyark. We get back and we celebrated because we were the winners. And then I explained to her that Illyark told us to follow him. We did. When we followed him, he ended up opening a portal, locking a door behind us, and raising the dead. Fought us, took Rhegard out, made him a zombie. Me and Ceahcyl had no choice besides go in the portal. And we did. And then we went through the portal, and I ended up being a shadow elf. He ended up being a turtle. One buddy was Wanty, but what was he? A ranger. He ended up dying later on. Guy's throat ripped out by Illyark. And we've been trying to follow Illyark and take him down before he raises his dead. And the sorrow's even worse than it was.
So you're telling us that there is a whole vibrant kingdom?
We came through a portal that he opened.
A portal from another world?
Portal from our world to your world.
Well, it's not necessarily a world.
It's just
it's a kingdom.
Yeah, it's a different place.
A kingdom that is shrouded from the outside world.
And now, What are you doing? Why do you not run back to the shelter of your kingdom?
Because our queen thinks we're valuable and wants us to take him down. And if we don't, basically, we're probably going to die. And she's going to have to find somebody else to take him down because he's going to come after them and our home and our families. And she's lying to all her people because they're in our home. She's lying to every single person that lives there, and they don't even know their true selves. Like, he didn't know he was a freaking turtle. He thought he was just a human.
I came
He couldn't find his penis.
I'm like, holy crap.
He could find his penis, and then we went through the portal, and he was in a shell, and his penis disappeared.
Grinwolf just bursts out in laughter at that.
I came.
Turtle boy.
I was
can't
human.
find
I
your
went through the
penis?
portal. I was Shadow Elf.
Find it now.
Our other friend, he was human. Then he came through the portal. He was a
This
damn
is a
freaking
fascinating
snake
story.
person.
It's really something else. It's see, when you're used to like looking down when you pee, you can see your weenus, and then now you're like, I don't know, 500 pounds more, and you're full of shell and scales, and you don't know where it is. That took me a while. My dad had to tell me where it was.
That's fascinating.
It's weird. Not fascinating.
His dad's one too,
Yeah, my dad.
and his mom,
Yeah.
and probably his siblings.
Does his mom have a penis too?
Maybe you might have to ask him. I don't know. I've never seen her.
Wait a
do it.
minute. Does that mean you lay eggs?
I don't.
He lays eggs half human. They're half eggs, half human. You just see little feet at the end and arms.
So there's
coming out.
little eggs running around with human legs?
Yeah, and they have arms too.
This is insane.
It's really weird. Like if we don't get the egg off right away, we're just like
We stuck with the
legs.
no head and
legs and eggs, and we're running around and hitting each other, and it's just really
cracking
it's
each other's
quite-
eggs open.
It's quite. We're
bad.
called hatchlings.
This is fascinating.
Rhaegard
Yeah, you
is
said that.
completely baffled.
But my mom, you want to see
Why is
something
Rhaegar
cool?
baffled? He heard this billion times.
You want to see something cool? My mom gave me this bracelet.
You've ever heard the hatchling conversation?
Oh.
My mom gave me this bracelet. If I say a word, I turn into a human.
You want to see his adorable self? Right?
Not my wiener. You're not.
Yeah,
gonna
you
see
can't see that.
I don't
But you can
want
actually
to see
find
her
it.
wiener. I mean, we don't have to see her wiener.
it.
No, you don't want to see the one-eyed narwhal. You don't want to fucking see that thing. I don't even know where it
You
is.
do it.
You ready?
Sure.
Excelsior! See, I'm a human now.
And you see he turns into a nerdy, like 15-year-old little boy with curly hair and fucking...
Sorry about his glasses. I had to use.
So this
that
is what you're
to fix
supposed
them.
to look like?
Well, this is what I look like when I
Normally.
was in the
This is
veil.
before he was a turtle.
This is what he's
See.
looked like my whole life of knowing him.
See, so this is what everybody looks human in this world.
because they have something protecting us from seeing our true selves.
Yeah,
You see, that narrows Yolger's face when you say that.
it's almost like
We never knew this part of ourselves, and there's something that keeps us from knowing it. And everybody in that freaking at our home doesn't know their true selves besides basically our parents.
yeah, it's really weird.
And by the way, the Sorrow thinks our parents killed his father, so that's why he's after us, because it's somehow our fault that our parents tried to take down his father, who was evil and bad.
Told you it was a freaking complicated story.
This is a crazy story, and you guys, said no more mead. I mean, how am I supposed to deal with this with no more mead? Hey, I'm gonna go get some mead. I'll be right back.
Ulfar, my boy, when you, in our home, sets the cleric, will you retrieve him for me?
Sure, I'll go get him as long as he doesn't smell like fish.
No. He is bathed.
That's outstanding.
He and your cousin have grown fond of each other.
Which cousin? Not the guy.
No, Lucha. She's very been bathing with him.
Ah, okay, because the guy smells like fish.
Maybe that is Lucha. and Grinful's like, that's funny. And that is why I married her, because of her humor.
That was a good one. Really.
All right, I'll be right back.
You want to see what else I could do?
Sure.
Watch out. So Ceahcyl steps back, and he turns into a bear.
She seems almost unaffected. Are you a shape changer or are you a druid?
Ceahcyl sits on his ass, like defeated.
Are you a shape changer or a druid? You are not a werebear.
Ceahcyl Bear shakes his head.
So you are a druid.
And Ceahcyl turns back into a druid.
Yeah, see, I could do stuff like that.
Interesting. A turtle druid.
My whole family, actually, are,
And you see her eyes raise at that.
yeah.
I come back.
So,
I've got the cleric with
My
me.
dad can turn
I was
into
like,
birds.
I just saw what happened, and I mean, don't you think it's kind of funny that a turtle turns into a bear? I mean, if I was like a druid, and I was like half turtle, I would turn into like a giant sea turtle and like wreak havoc, even though it'd be really slow.
It doesn't work that way. Sorry.
you see how Brandon smiles, seeing Ceahcyl and Nya and Rhegard. And you see Rhegard stands up and salutes. Hello, my friends.
Hi. You don't smell like fish.
No, I will be going to Vilwyr soon, but I do not smell like fish. It can get pretty smelly there, though.
What? In the bathhouse or?
Brandon, please sit. And he nods. So you tell me, Brandon, what do you do up in that hold? We are the caretakers of the old hold and protect what is left in it.
And he sits in a corner and lights candles. Yeah. It's very sticky. Don't shake his hand after he puts the candle out. It's really weird.
And it kind of smells like fish sometimes.
Probably from his Pepe. He
So-
has a,
Yeah.
infection.
Le Pew.
So, Brandon, why don't you tell me what it is you are now protecting? Because these young ones here tell me that what it was that you were supposed to be watching escaped from your watch.
That's what I'm saying.
As Luchar distracted your mind too much.
Yeah. A lucha or kucha, huh?
There was an unfortunate incident that was beyond our control. I was incapacitated. They actually rescued me. So the Guardians needed guarding. That does not sound like much of a guardian to me.
Isn't that really weird? Like, a bunch of teenagers came in and saved a guardian.
There is much weird about what you say, but I will let you know this. In these halls, I would know if you were lying to me. It is the wisdom of the wise one that lights these halls. And now Brandon kind of like,
Isn't he the queen's brother?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's the queen's brother,
Yeah, she's an asshole.
and he got vanished here.
So
by
you're
her.
telling me that you can, Brandon can verify your outrageous story.
His sister showed up and told us this. So
Right.
just like I figured out that I had an uncle named Sal. So
Yeah.
I mean, I must be lying though.
And I don't actually.
You think we would just be wandering by ourselves?
And Brandon stares down.
And I don't.
Go ahead, Brandon. Tell him.
I don't have an uncle that's a bard either.
And you try lying, I'll probably kill you.
If it wasn't for the fact that we know Yolger can be trusted, you need to understand you cannot be telling everybody all this.
Shit. We made sure.
You're risking the lives of thousands of innocents.
We made sure it was okay to tell her. Just admit that you're the queen's brother. How hard is that? And you were vanished here by her.
I was not banished.
It's actually his choice.
I chose.
Okay, well, you chose to be vanished here, and you can't ever go back to your home, so.
We can't either.
I know, so we're just like him.
You chose to
We didn't choose.
not live in this magnificent place, Brandon. They speak of it like it is some fantasy world.
Oh, no.
Like it is beyond the halls of Valhalla.
It actually isn't. Like,
It's
when you
not.
put it to, it's not.
It's people that don't even know their true selves. How is that freaking.
How does this make you feel, my boy?
I think it's nuts if you ask me.
Can you imagine what these individuals, these young ones here, must be feeling and going through? How would you feel if your father and I lied to you about such things?
I'd be a little bit angry.
What if they told you you're not really drinking mead and it's apple juice?
Or water. A fruit punch.
It's like that.
Wait,
How to be bullshit.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Or Sunny D.
Yeah, that makes
Or
me
the purple
furious.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
grape
making me
juice.
No,
furious.
it's purple.
Pomegranate juice.
No, it's
or-
purple stuff, not grape juice.
oh,
It's
yeah.
purple stuff.
Brandon, you will remain here until Solace arrives. I wish to speak with the two of you. You understand me?
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you didn't tell her.
Yes, Yolter. I do understand. You see, he looks at you and Rhegard and
I
Ceahcyl.
look at him and said, well, don't make us seem like we're fucking liars.
I did not.
Well, you tried.
You need to realize how much danger you will put yourselves in if you tell everybody this stuff.
Well, it's either our lives get killed now or we're going against Illyark, so what's
You
your choice?
fear not, it will not leave these halls. But I do agree with the ignorant elf that you should be very careful who you tell.
Man, I wish I had some mead right now.
Yeah, would you like to have some mead, Ceahcyl? I'll give you mead any time you want.
It's not apple juice.
Ulfar!
I was just saying that to get a rise out of you.
Ulfar!
But wasn't that sad?
that would
Wouldn't you be
be very
sad?
sad.
I know.
I was sad.
That's our
just
whole
saying it
life.
to you.
He didn't know he was a freaking
Like,
turtle.
I don't want to go to my cousin and say, "Hey, you're
Hey.
drinking apple juice."
This is hillbilly juice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and not the
be
good.
no good.
No.
And then you end up finding out you're licking his butthole.
Yeah, piss
Oh,
too.
wait. Where are we getting in licking turtle butt now?
Not
That's
my butt. I don't. You're
No,
not like a turtle butt. You don't like fish.
No,
You're not
exactly.
a fish.
Well, it smells like it.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
no,
a shower
that's
then.
no good.
Well, I'm afraid of water.
I don't know. This conversation get crazy. I need more mead.
Our boy is spectacular and unique in his own way,
You can juggle.
but we would never lie to him.
Can you juggle?
I throw a ball at him.
That's spectacular.
He is a chosen of Freya. He has made his pact. And I see this as a sign, my boy. I believe Freya has given you your calling.
Do you think I should drink mead and play with these guys?
I think Freya has given you the pact of Sumabrander.
Susan wants him. Yeah, whatever that is.
Well, that would be a good fucking honor journey for me. I did lots of fighting. It sounds like these guys are fucked.
They would be dead without you in the real world.
I think I'll drink lots of mead and do lots of fighting with them.
Tell me, have you ever seen an ogre?
No, but
A giant?
no.
A
I got.
a death hound?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I got
A unicorn?
Stop! Can I say stuff? I'm sorry. Can I speak?
You may.
Oh, okay. I met a goblin that got its autograph.
It's still up my ass. Cheek.
It's still
On one cheek.
Yeah, she's scarred for life. I don't. Yeah,
It was lots of goblins, actually. Like
Like-
a handful.
like I'm telling you, it was like
They smoked his ganj, too, that he never had.
Yeah, that they died.
They had a heart attack. They helped us kill, the big
You
baddie
Want to
bugbears.
try my gouge?
We fought bugbears and other stuff.
Right.
And the undead and all that
Oh,
fun
this
stuff.
big flesh golem thing, and I
Yep.
pooped in it, and it died.
Yeah, you pooped down its throat.
I turned into a spider, and I pooped in it, and it died.
And its throat.
So, what really happened at the hold? What was the disturbance? It was this sorrow. It was the sorrow reawakening. Your
The sore's been
So,
a bit.
so I have this magic lantern, and when I say words that I know, it reveals things. And
But we're on a band. We can't say any words because Sal put us in a band.
no, that was my Uncle Jim who was in a band.
I thought he was dead.
I don't have an uncle.
Yeah, you lied about Uncle Jim.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied in your hall.
You broke my heart.
Oh
I
man.
had faith in Uncle Jim.
Who is this Uncle Jim?
He lied.
Well,
Don't know him.
he's this famous bard. They used to call him the Lizard King.
It's his best friend. His imaginary best friend.
Jim
We
Martesta.
just won't admit it.
Does he know some good songs?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see him playing now.
I don't see anybody.
Come on. He's saying, "Come on, baby, light my hearth."
It's his imaginary friend.
Everybody,
No.
light my heart tonight.
Yeah, that's Uncle Jim for you.
Side street. No, not side street.
Oh, Well, what's his song?
The
then?
portals.
You
The portals sang that. The portals sang, break on through to the side that's not the side that we're not on. That's actually the name of it. The portals.
Break on through to the not other side.
Yeah, break on through to the side you want to get to.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Rhegard says.
They're lost. They're talking about Jim.
We're drinking mead and talking about songs.
Yeah.
Everybody, jump in the portal today.
No, don't jump in the portal.
Side.
You'll end up like us, and you'll end up something else,
Side
and can't find your
streets
penis.
back. All right.
Your penis will be hidden in a shell forever, and you
I
don't know
was
where.
thinking-
And you don't know where your poop goes.
Hey, you wanna make mad?
I think so. I think one day
He
I
poops
want
and
to
it-
become a scald.
He poops and he still doesn't know where it goes.
Yolger, like, she leans forward. I am going to send our son with you, so you do not die.
What if he dies with us? Then what are you gonna do?
I'm
that-
going to die.
Then that is the path that Freya has laid for him,
Oh, lovely.
and his purpose has been served. We will
Anybody-
mourn his death, but we will be grateful that he drinks mead with Odin in the halls of Valhalla.
As long as there's meat involved, it's all good.
Well, we're gonna have to pack a lot of mead. We have to fill a whole
Isn't there
cup.
like some like multicolored bridge
We could
that's
put
involved?
wait. We could
The
put
bar
meat-
frost.
We can put the meat in the bag of holding and close it up, but make
You
it
know how much
close.
mead we can stick in
Yeah.
that goddamn thing?
That is insane. I haven't even thought about that.
I'm a genius.
What if we poured it? Well, we got to get rid of the
we gotta
lid.
get out.
But what if we just poured it in there? Like if we
Filled it
dumped
all the
no,
way
no,
up?
no, you don't want to just put
That'd
it in.
get bad.
just put it in a bag and shake it.
No, by the way, we could put like
There's
5,
alcohol,
10, maybe
clean
15
it.
barrels of meat in there.
well,
That would last us a pretty good time.
Holy cow!
See?
I'm
smart.
Like a week. That's a long time.
That's a lot of time.
That's a
lot of meat.
mead. It is a lot of.
That's a
mead.
good idea.
It really is.
That's
I
how
t-
we'll do
I, you know,
So you're gonna have to ask your mom if she can get people to help us fill the bag of holding.
I am
for
pretty
you.
wise.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
no problem. We just go over to the Nadia, the mead.
Hey.
She has barrels and barrels in her
Hey,
basement.
hey, why don't we get the recipe and I can just make it?
We don't got time to make it.
Have you met her?
Who?
Yeah, I can make it.
Who? Met who?
The markings on your back.
Yeah, I have.
There's the markings of the Queen of Winter.
The
Oh,
Raven
did you
Mother?
see her rad tattoo on her back?
Ah, is that what you call her?
The Raven Mother, yes.
Ah, she is the Queen of Winter to us.
Are they as cool
And
as
then
my
I do my
tattoos
face
of my
step and I go
roots?
behind
Do
her
they move?
and go boom.
All mine go squiggly when I get like all hexy-like.
But
You are like your uncle.
do you like move
Like
your
scare you?
pecs to get them to move?
Oh, yeah, you watch.
There is very
Oh,
few
they
things.
dance. That's pretty cool. But look, hers is really cool too. Look,
I am
show
a,
him.
very much like my son Ulfar, though I am not a blade as he. My pact is with the wise one Odin, and ravens are.
His favorite.
Yes, so I know of your Winter Queen and your symbols.
I didn't know about her before till I came here, so she marked
Yeah.
me
It
and
was
have
really
ravens
weird.
everywhere, and they were sleeping. Well,
I was
he
trying
was
to
sleeping.
sleep.
The other guy's dead.
That is a blessing.
You know how hard it is
So-
to get a full night's sleep with this freaking chicks around. There's always like.
Are you a
goddamn
cleric?
No,
Always ravens
a barbarian.
doing.
Raven.
And you see her eyes. You see her eyes. You would be a fine
You're gonna
mate
meet a lot with us.
for one of the villagers. You are a zealot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know what that means?
that I get powerful when I'm mad.
That means she gives you her divine power to enhance your rage.
Yeah, I would call
Yeah.
it that.
Like this black stuff comes off of her axe when she's pissed off about things. And I'm not just talking about like that time of the month type of thing. I mean, it's like when she gets mad at stuff. Yeah. Watch out. Watch out.
You are very interesting. I will be speaking with you. I'm going to await Salis, but if you need to get to Vilwyr onto your journey, I suggest you leave in the morning.
Yeah, we gotta go because we have to.
For the night, you are welcome to sleep in the mead hall.
Oh, are you gonna join us?
Well, the mead hall, you got to understand, the mead hall it also serves as like guest quarters for important people as well. There's like a whole sectioned off area.
Probably thinks we're probably gonna stay down here the whole time. We're in here.
Oh, man. I never had anybody ask me to sleep in a meat hall before.
A meat hall? You like the meat hall?
A meat hall?
I would allow Mina and Groff to come in and do their work. This is where they live and where they serve. So you will have those to tend to you if you need food or water or a bath.
Oh, he needs a bath. He doesn't know how to swim, so he needs assistance.
But,
I sink like a rock.
Ulfar, you may stay with your friends for the night. But your father and I, we will speak with you before it is time for you to join your friends.
Get your mead.
Get your meat on.
Sounds good to me, mother.
We are happy for this moment for you, but we worry about you. And she looks at Ceahcyl and Nya and Rhegard.
Well,
Nothing to worry about us. It's who we are going after.
It is. I pity those lies have harmed you more than helped. The Vale that you speak of, that sounds like a horrible place. Anyone, what if it fails? What happens to the poor people there if it fails?
you know,
It's our fault, and they have to get somebody else to do it.
it wasn't really that bad. I mean, I have all my books there, my family, and my friends, and
It became bad when we found out the truth, so.
yeah.
And how the queen just thinks we're valuable.
I have much to think about. Myself and my husband, we will see you off in the morning.
All right, good night.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, thank you.
Ulfar, you may entertain your friends or you may come home.
Yeah, I want to see you juggle.
I throw a ball
But-
at his head. Catch.
No, in this hall you will be safe for the night.
Tony on performance.
She stands up and you see,
Wow, that's pretty cool.
pats you on the shoulder and rubs your back as she walks by, and you see your father gives you a stern squeeze on the shoulder and nods at you, and then they both respectfully nod towards the group. And on their way out, you notice she stares at Nya, and then she looks over at Ceahcyl, and then she kind of like shakes her head like as if like almost like she pities the two of you. Not meaning like pities like, oh, you're such sorrowful creatures, but more like she knows humans are much more resilient when it comes to their emotions, but elves, they're the type of people to dwell on things, and she knows that you're at a disadvantage in this climate, and she's just seems to look at the two of you pitiful, not like like, oh, let's have a pity party, but more like she's concerned for the two of you. What do you guys do?
My spell's back.
You guys are going to lay down and rest. As you're resting, it is getting late at night. You guys are awoken by the sound of her having like not a convulsion, but almost like a restless dream. And when you look at her, you see her form fading in and out of like the shadow realm, almost as if like she can't control her being here. At this point in time, you see Rhegard wakes up. Just as he wakes up and he reaches over to touch her, you just see her blanket fall flat.
What?
Where did she go?
This is some crazy shit, my friends.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever saw something
I've
like that.
not seen this happen to her before.
The only time I've actually seen this happen is when she was talking to her dad. I think she went to the Shadow Realm.
But she, like her shadow step.
Yeah. Well, her. Remember that day when you saved us and we went to the.
Yes, yeah.
Me and you were talking, and I was telling you about the turtle. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
And her and her dad disappeared, and then they came back like not even a minute later. That they went to the Shadow Realm. But I've never seen her do this.
You've noticed the last few days he almost looks like he's keeping something in. Not like he's hiding a secret. It's almost like his emotions are getting too much for him. Ever since you guys talked to the queen, he has the look of a man who's had enough.
What's on your mind, Reg?
I don't trust her.
Who?
Kayleen. I'm not going to say my queen because I do not know how I feel about her now. But I can tell you this. If I still live when this is all over, I don't think I'm going to go back. Do you remember what she told you? My family crypt is in Steelwell, wherever that is.
I think it's on the other side of the world.
And my grandfather has contacts out. So does that mean I still have family outside?
See, it's all fucked up. It really is, because what they did to us. It's you have to remember. It's.
Do you think that's what happened to Pontus? Do you remember when we were little? The Messias boy who left.
Yes.
Do you think that's what happened to him?
I do, and And you remember Calidus, right?
Yes.
He started to change when he came out here. He was a lot more rash, and all he wanted to do.
All he cared about was blood.
Yeah, and that's part of his heritage. But I know there's human kingdoms all over the world.
Do you think there might be more of Nya's family? Obviously, there is. Her father said of this evil man or killer. And what if there are more of her Lydir?
There is. See, the Raven Queen. She, whoever's involved with her, they're, it's kind of hard to explain. They're not indentured, but they're like all one.
She has influence.
Yes.
But this man was powerful enough to escape her influence?
Well, the same way the Sorrow was able to escape Grohl's influence and became what he became. I mean, I guess if you're...
I don't trust any of this, Ceahcyl, and I do not know if I ever want to go back.
I'm right there with you. I mean, I want to see my family again, but I think the main thing is trying to seek the truth.
I say we expose the lie to everyone in there and let them make their own choice. They have the right to make their own choice.
They'll kill you.
So, Nya, while you were sleeping, they were woken up by the sound of you, like, moaning and moving around in your sleep. You wake up in the Shadow Realm, but exactly where you were in the hall.
Just in the shadow.
Yes, and like in a lot of the Viking halls, there are stones that have embers in them that are in rooms to keep the room warm when they have the furs hanging up. Where Ceahcyl would be sitting across from you, you do not see Ceahcyl or Ulfar or Rhegard.
Okay, so I guess I get freaked out.
You see standing where Ceahcyl would be, the Raven Mother.
I just look at her, not knowing what to do.
And she does not look transparent like before. She is as solid as you. Beautiful, but pale. Inspiring, but looking troubled. And you see her purple eyes as they lock onto yours. She reaches her hand across the embers, and she reaches out for yours.
I grab her hand.
And you see when you touch her hand, at first it feels freezing cold, but then it has an extremely comforting warmth. You see she whispers and says to you, "Are you afraid of me, child?"
No, I'm more curious than afraid.
And she smiles. "Do you understand, child?"
Somewhat. Not fully, but somewhat.
"I have more to offer.
Will it help us take down the Sorrow?
It will make you stronger."
I'll take anything that makes me more stronger. What will I have to do, though, for it?
"Make an oath to me that everything you do is in my name. Every drop of blood you spill for me. You take this oath.
Yes.
You will love the shadows and its mother. I will give you a power that none other have.
Don't commit me.
You're giving me a face.
I am giving you a face.
You will be the
Well, if
first.
I kill something and the blood drops, it just goes somewhere, right?
You will be the first of my divine daughters. You will share the honor of being the beginning of a line of champions. All you need to say is yes, mother.
And what if I don't say yes?
You are free to go. But I remove my blessing I have already given you.
Yes, Mother.
That's my girl. And you see she reaches up with her hand and rubs it on the side of your face, and you just scream as you feel this pain right here, right above your breasts, but right below your neck, bottom of your collar. And then you look and you can see burning into your skin an infinity symbol. And then you see it comes out to raven wings that spread out to the front of your shoulders. It's just above your breast. It's not on your boobs or anything. And then you feel it settles in. All of a sudden you look down. You see your hands are glowing the same color as your eyes, green. I have granted you a power. One, when I realized
realized I made you weak against your enemy. I now give you the choice. When you choose, you may call upon the radiant magic or your necrotic birthright. Nature will always go to your birthright. But if you must make a choice, you can channel the power of your mind. Are you willing to make another deal?
No. Not right now.
It is one that may be more beneficial to you than me.
Not right now.
Very well. When we speak again, I'm sure your mind will be changed. For that bitch has kept me from my children for too long.
And she leans forward and kisses you on the forehead, and you guys see Nya reappear.
Oh, gosh, where'd you go? What is that on your chest? Another tattoo?
Called a Raven Mother.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, I don't know what to do.
I was
with
still
it
here, but you
anymore.
guys weren't here. She was. And it was dark. And I made a deal with her that every blood I drop, I have to basically do it for her.
You know, your dad said that all the power
But if I did
that
say,
she grants you comes with a price.
she said basically every blood I draw, every blood that drops is, I basically am doing it for her.
Nya, I would be careful with her.
Well, is that or she takes everything away from me?
But you were powerful before.
She could never take you away from you.
Well, technically she can.
What did she give you, Nya?
Ceahcyl looks into her eyes.
Your eyes are kind of a little brighter.
Effectively, what happened to you is, so now when you rage, innately, if you don't say anything, just so you know, if you don't say when you rage that you choose radiant, it's automatically going to default to necrotic. And you cannot change it in the middle of a rage. You can't be like, okay, well, I see necrotic's not working, so I'm going to use radiant. You can't do that. You got to wait till the next time you rage. But when you rage, you now have the choice of choosing to make your energy type radiant or necrotic. But it will always default to necrotic if you don't tell me.
Radiant rage.
Right?
like Sailor Sun says.
Yeah, Sailor Son.
I realized that was a hindrance, and technically I shouldn't fix it. Can see where it is frustrating as a player. So I decided to make a minor change in return for, praise of the Raven Queen.
Tattoos. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean,
You're starting to look like one of those women who makes their money on a pole. You know that, right?
a pole,
A pole. Pole dancer.
a pole.
Fishing pole?
You know, like guys throw coins at them.
That kind of, like the people that are at the Golden Stag.
Yes. Well, yeah. They call them women of the night.
Did she say anything to you? Did she offer any help? That's all she said?
Illyark heals from necrotic. So when I hit him, he heals, if that makes sense.
I
have
witnessed
radiant.
that.
I have radiant too, and if I hit him with my weapon with radiant power, then it doesn't heal him. It causes him more harm.
Well, we don't know that yet.
No, we would hope.
If not, I'd fucking
Well, I think
give up.
Radiant, from reading in my books, I think Radiant is better against undead.
Well, that'll help.
Yes.
That's all we've been.
It is the power of light. They fear divine power.
Ulfar, you listen to this stuff?
Yes,
Pretty,
I am.
it's pretty crazy shit, right?
Yep.
What do you know of the undead, Ulfar?
Other than the ones in your tube sock.
Veins of Lore is Brian Judge as your Dungeon Master, Mike Oriema as Ceahcyl Matesta, Kelsey Mida as Nya Ladir, and Tim Morgan as Ulfar.